High starting.
So, last we left off, your group decided to utilize the better half of your day to attempt to reunite Jas and all of her fellow Jasses. In doing this, you managed to bring them all together at a proposed fibbing job fair. After managing to trick a majority of them, you successfully were able to get them to engage in a competition where the winner would take all. However, many of your group are not known for playing things by the book. And Eridanis and Persephone specifically found out and unbeknownstly busted a secretive operation Old Man Crook was running out of his own bakery. A black market, so to speak. In doing this, you managed to blackmail him, only managing to make it by off of your association with the consortium, paying him a set amount of money to potentially work with you in the future, provide you information, and, for better or for worse, give Jas the job. Accepting this bribe, he went off to the front of his shop. You all stood by in patience, waiting to see the results, and Jas walked out, successful in her interview, and achieving the position, winning the competition. The other Jasses lamented their failings before agreeing to reunite with their originator. After doing so, Jas wept some happier tears, being whole once more. And your group, feeling full in some capacity, now stands outside, Jas having headed back in, the store currently closing up after all the exciting business of the day. And yourselves now having the entire city to choose where to go next until your job with the consortium at the Lux Run Casino later in the day. And your proposed meeting with a strange elf that spoke to your group immediately after completing sometime later in the night.
Oh, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Shopping.
We are full spiritually, emotionally, and donutually.
I only have one question.
Yeah.
I would like to go to the Sunfire Forge to buy something there that I couldn't afford last time. And that will give Eridanis time to get back for the Gilmore shopping spree.
I told him he could pick to the shops after session, so don't feel bad about going any places.
Understandable.
But if you wanted, we could go to the Sunfire Forge, and then we could cut back to Gilmore's after he gets back. The choice is yours.
Either you have a preference?
Are there any shops we have?
I mean, that sounds good.
For the most part, no. I think you've seen just about every shop. There are many you just window shopped at before, though. The only available shops that really exist are out of your current reach.
But your plan sounds good to me.
Yep.
So,
Cool.
Go to the Sunfire and then cut back?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Just gonna estimate. Going to Gilmore's. Swoop. And then heading over to the Sunfire Forge via whatever route your group would take. Definitively not the worst route, I'm sure. Remember, you have to pay, I think it was 5 silver to go up the lift?
What if we
Yes,
scale
5
the
silver.
cliffside instead?
Hmm?
What if we scale the cliff?
You would need equipment for that that your group currently lacks. You don't see anyone else doing it either in the city, so you imagine it's not a common thing. There are some houses built on the side, though, that people do make their way up to. But
Don't get
regardless...
fined more than the lift costs if you try it, 100%.
Boop, boop. Eventually, you make it to the Sunfire Forge. And you go ahead and get the map up.
Everyone's just paying 5 silver to take the one road in and out of the ridge.
Yeah.
There's not like a couple of street urchins that have cut a shortcut into the inside of the place or something.
Well, they're not gonna tell anyone about it.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I need to go
Unless
grab
she'll
the,
get
They might
sealed
have
up.
Eric's.
I need to go grab the groceries out of the car, so I'm gonna put you on the map now so you can go ahead and shop for a second.
Eric's friend to all.
Friend to all.
Friend to some.
There is a secret path that people take, is what I was going to say, that people can come up that you've seen before, which is the over at the Path of Prosperity, the Temple of the Changebringer, there's a route that goes up that doesn't have any lifts involved. Anyways, here's the map. Go in. Feel free to look around and tell me what you want to buy when you get back. I'll be right back.
Yummy shoppers. Yummy.
Yummers.
Yummers. Gravity Glaive. That's cool. That probably got added after the Vox Machina trailer.
It's already there.
That was?
Yeah.
I did not remember it.
It's there since day one. I don't think he's actually changed anything in this shop now looking at it.
Probably not. I mean, it's just got basic +1 plate armor in here.
I mean, if you need it. This works out too. You can get your gem a new sword.
I don't think it's as simple as that.
I mean, it kinda is.
No, I doubt it.
I mean, Naviask told him to talk to this guy anyway, so, I mean...
How much can you really trust Naviask, though? A demon?
I don't know. You can make a fucking portal to take you really anywhere, so...
Any one of these days, that portal could be one straight to the abyss.
Are there trees in the abyss?
Probably. Demon trees, I bet.
Demon trees. I don't anticipate that happening.
You don't think Nerd Patrol has a whole abyss arc planned out?
I don't. Like, see if any of these have a spelling mistake.
Damn, you got a point, you got a point.
Wow, he even spelled bequeathment correctly. Wow.
He spelled declare wrong.
Where?
Oop.
Declare.
Declare.
Minor spelling mistake.
Minor spelling mistake. I win. Yeah, shopping.
No new newspaper.
Yeah, not in the newspaper. Eridonis isn't here, but that doesn't count for split the party.
We got a critical role reference out of the way early.
Did we?
Yeah, you asked if it was a critical role thing.
That's just
I mean, I
pointing the
guess
locations
that's
on
fair.
the map. Hey, is this
Yes.
show up a critical role? No, I don't think so. Does this place show up a critical role? Oh yeah, the Aarakocra live there.
Wow, yeah. Oh, my bingo is not good today.
Neither is mine, honestly.
Split the party probably isn't gonna happen, considering we have an actual goal today. If there's a religious encounter, that one will probably be pretty easy.
Let's be realistic. Split the party is happening if someone needs a bingo.
You know what? You're not wrong.
That person is going to go to any length to walk away from the group.
You're not wrong.
That's Lord. The bingo, the blessing, and the curse of the campaign.
The bingo, the blessing, and the curse.
Get the sonic screwdriver. It's only 1,000 gold.
What? Where? What are you talking about? Oh, the all-purpose tool?
All-purpose tool.
Oh my god.
It's a screwdriver that transforms into a variety of tools.
That's what we're here to pick up. That.
I thought you were getting something else.
No. I don't know where you got that impression from.
I don't know. Fucking... You needing equipment? Yeah.
No.
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 That elven chain would be good for a spellcaster.
It would? Too bad I spent all my 3,000.
33 total gold.
Who are you talking to? What? Me?
Looking at the wealth table.
Oh. I actually have 23, excuse you.
It says 33 on the thing.
It's counting
Must have
the
a platinum.
copper and silver. Huh? No. It's just adding up the copper and silver value into gold value.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be dealing D4s of damage in our next combat.
Why?
Dagger.
Dagger? You not have enough for sword?
I do. But there's not really a sword I want to buy. And
thought you
regular
got-
+1 doesn't really appeal to me. So.
I thought you got given a rapier.
Yes, I bought a rapier while I was here last time. I have since changed my mind.
Oh my god. What
I'm a
happened to
very
it?
indecisive person. It's still in my inventory, however it won't be when Nerd gets back.
Oh my god.
Captain Indecision.
Listen, that's just how it is. I don't have a point to make, that's just how it is.
Well, what are you gonna get in exchange?
Nothing. I got the eye stabber from Eridanis, and every attack having a con save for blind attached to it is kind of based, so...
Damn.
Nerd has no idea. God.
That boomerang hand axe is kind of cool.
I'm back. Oh boy, spelling error.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, spelling error.
Oh god. What's cool?
The boomerang hand axe.
Oh yeah, it's like the eagle or something. Yeah, steel hawk hand axe.
Steel Hawk.
Beep, beep. There we go.
Now that you're back, get it out of the way. I am returning the rapier for reasons, and then buying the all-purpose tool.
Alrighty then. All-purpose tool, return of rapier.
And
Which rapier? The +2, was it?
yeah,
Okay.
which is not showing up in the shop menu for some reason for me to sell to him.
You said it's not showing up in the shop menu?
Yeah, I can't sell him my rapier for some reason, but you know.
Yeah, selling has been weird. Just take it off and add the money.
Yeah.
I don't know why the merchants have been acting strange recently, but Adonis is having the same problem with this. So.
I'll leave the rapier in my inventory so you can move it, I suppose. Then I will just take this and boop. There we go.
Okay. Made your purpose.
I sure did.
Cavus is just going to head to the back of the store for a moment and start collecting a set of old tools and say, I no longer have any need for these tools, but hopefully you can get some use out of them. With minor enchantments, they should make your day-to-day slightly easier. I can only hope.
Sure hope so. I gotta stop borrowing other people's tools, so.
Well, these are your very own. Kind of look to the rest of you. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Anything that catches your eye? How have your adventures been as of late, Eric's?
I suppose they haven't been that eventful.
Well, that's disappointing.
We managed to reunite a bunch of magical clones back into one person.
Well, I suppose many would call that eventful.
I suppose many would. It was rather exciting.
The average person doesn't see that every day.
I suppose its impact on the world as a whole is very minor. You've just made one person's life better for it.
Yes, most certainly, but that's all a part of it in the end of the day. You start with little and you make your way to the top. Got my dogs?
Let the dogs out.
Someone. If you keep chipping away at it, eventually you'll get something nice out of the result. You can't rush to the finale.
Of course not. It's just one person at a time.
Exactly. There's no shame in that. As unexciting as it might be at times. Have your armaments been holding up? Looking to all of you.
Could be a lot better.
It certainly helped in that kobold attack.
Well, that is certainly of benefit. Well, if I can work on any of your current armaments, or help you improve them, I'd be willing to try my best. I doubt you'd find any more skilled hands in town capable of it.
What sort of improvements would you be capable of?
Anything of the magical or enchanted variety would be obviously a bit more difficult. I'm only lightly versed in enchanting, but if you have any tools that are broken, or weapons or armor that need to be dented out, I could work on them. Get your stuff back into shape. It's good to take good care of your tools.
I only have the one weapon that is broken, and I think it might be even beyond your skill to repair.
Fascinating. Tell me about it. I'd consider myself quite skilled.
I'll put my gemstone down on this little table.
I walk over and pick it up. Doesn't seem like much of a sword, but I think I recall this piece.
It used to be seated in an ancient weapon, one predating the calamity.
Yes. I remember seeing that when you were here last. You showed it to me.
That's right.
And that is certainly a conundrum. I could put this into any old weapon, but something tells me it wouldn't bear quite good results. Something like this needs a more powerful apparatus to be contained within. And unfortunately, there are not just ancient weapons lying around everywhere waiting to be picked up.
I think the inhabitant in that gem said as much.
Do you have any plans on trying to repair it?
I'd like to attempt to find a weapon to match its ancient heritage, but I don't have the foggiest idea where to start with that.
Well, there are many ancient... Look on.
Perhaps the old ruins where I found the original one.
It could be a good place to check, but there are no shortage of ancient locations throughout this world. Places like Eiselcross, Mjorhaus, and even the ruins you speak of. Things like that can be found, but it's about making the choice of where. And finding a way to even get there in the first place. Which could prove more difficult.
I think the travel part might be the easiest.
Well, then it's all about picking at that point. Should you find the necessary pieces to repair the weapon, bring them to me. I can give them my blessings and repair them. To whatever it's capable. Return it to as good as new, if not better.
If I find the required parts, I will be back.
I expect it. I would not wish to pass up such an opportunity.
I suppose a smith of your caliber sees weapons like this all the time.
I try to pride myself on working with legendary crafts. More simple makes are beyond me. Kind of motions around the room. I've made plenty of simple shields, hammers, mauls, and what have yous, but they just do not feel like I am putting my all into it. You know.
I understand. If it's a project that does not truly stump you, can you have committed everything you have?
Precisely. And that is how I choose to give my work.
It is a noble calling.
The Allhammer guide you.
I'll take my gem back from him.
He'll kind of look to you, Persephone. Now, you said your armaments were lacking?
Nothing you can do to help with that, mate. Sorry.
I suspect I might be more talented than you might suppose, but if you say so, it is your own choice to make.
I can vouch for Kavas. You can trust him with anything.
Right. Well, I'm sure I'll end up back here at some point, so we'll see.
I certainly hope.
Well, out we go.
Alright.
Never in that man's life will he ever touch one of my guns. Never, ever.
What do you really want?
Never.
Just to make sure that there was nothing else that needs to be said to him, Story, feel free to check your to-do list, just in case. I can't remember if you had something to say to him or not after the Navias conversation. I think something was brought up about him.
I do have something, but I don't know if now's the right time.
Alright. In that case, I can wait. Whoop! Where would your group like to go to next?
Gilmore, Gilmore, Gilmore.
Kill him more.
Gilmore.
Well, you were already there at one point in your life, so... Troop.
Maybe
Sure,
this time
where?
we'll see Gilmore himself.
Maybe this time we'll see Eridonis wandering the potion section.
It's the exact same day. Eridonis will get to be here. He's currently, as he told me... communing with the stars, aka going catatonic.
What?
Can I tick off the Eridonis saying something stupid or insane, please?
I think that counts.
Yeah.
No, he did say
Yeah.
it!
That counts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if everyone's in agreement, then go for it.
Just because he's not
guess I
here
should
to
mark
say
off.
it.
I should mark off my own bingo card while we're here, actually. We go shopping.
Hey, Eric's, can you, talk with a cleric about the gods for me? That'd be great.
Oh my god.
Well, I think all the talking about God stuff happens around the Blessing Well, or if we go to one of the temples.
I see the Eridonis to disapprove, and I got a bingo.
At some
You
point,
have to-
Eridonis wanted to go to the Eventide with me, but...
Yeah, go to the Eventide. It's a lot of fun. You get to have a vision
God.
about your traumatic future.
Will you not count that as a religious encounter?
Why would that
Yeah,
not
would.
be?
Okay, I'm making sure.
I'd count the Eventide.
No, I meant the Allhammer. Being at Kavas's place.
Oh, I don't think so. We didn't talk about religion at all.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's really trying.
There's more a we go shopping kind of thing.
Yeah, you're
for
right.
sure.
It is a church, it's like a temple, so it's like,
It's got to be like an actual like a prophetic vision or whisperings from the
Okay,
gods.
okay.
Sort
I
of
can
thing.
only get a bingo this one specific way. Every other way is too hard.
Could not be simply talking to someone about your religion. The trees.
I mean, if you talk
Where's
to,
Dermot when I need to
if you
talk about
to
the
a
luck
priest
thing?
about it or something.
Okay. I think we're in a pretty good place, bingo-wise. We've got some good paths here I can take. But
Good plan.
regardless,
I'm banking on a Fenzyre Persephone gay moment at some point.
Unlikely.
on to Gilmore's.
Why unlikely?
Unlikely.
Wow.
Onto the very, large for absolutely no reason Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
What do you mean for no reason? It's Gilmore. It's big for a good reason.
It's big because I scaled the map incorrectly.
From
I
the
refuse
fantasy
to
Well,
remake the
world.
I like it.
Gilmore's glorious goods.
Before you're free to walk around and wander the world,
I can't even see the map yet.
Certainly, you'll see it eventually.
Certainly.
This is a temples and inns. Maybe it's a moon over Mount Gorgon moment. Okay, you're free.
Yippee!
The front woman, I don't really know what you'd call it, the clerk, Ginevra, speaks to you. Welcome back. It's good to see you here so soon, I suppose.
Yeah.
Had to wrangle everyone, so...
Certainly. I see that you have a new friend with you today.
This is the Gilmore's glorious goods you were speaking so highly of.
Yes.
A lot bigger than you'd expect based on the outside. And it's full of shit, so...
Our goods are glorious. We have just about anything you might like. And if we don't, well, I'm sure we could probably find it.
I don't suppose you're a purveyor of pre-calamity ancient weapons.
No, not this location. But maybe another one of our stores, and Amon or Wildmount could help you with that. Should you ever have the chance to visit.
Iman.
Hmm.
Heard of that place.
Yes. It's one of the northern continents to here. It's a very nice place. But you would need to meet with Sean himself if you wanted to find anything of that sort.
And where would I find him?
Gilmore makes his routes. There's always a chance he'll be here, but normally he stays in Wildmount at his original location.
I suppose that's quite a
Or-
travel.
Taldore, sorry. I said I know. Okay, I know. I said Amon. That's a city. Asilra is what I meant to say. But she would say, to bring up Amon, his original shop is in Amon, the prime city in Taldore. To correct myself.
I'm gonna do some shopping around.
All right, go for it. While y'all go crazy.
We love shopping around. And I already got permission to use the party funds last session, so...
True. Real. Get your thing.
remove that too. Amen.
Crazy. Look what I found, guys.
What did you find, sir?
420.
Oh, hey, it's him! I knew he was wandering the potion aisle.
Don't mind him.
He is being minded.
Don't mind him.
He's being minded. And shit.
Man, what a scam. Potion of invulnerability is just resistance.
Yeah, we're coming back here to buy that when the final boss comes around.
Oh dear. Maybe Splish Splish is gonna drink that shit before the final boss comes around.
You better not. I'll kill him.
Fuck you!
He will die.
Not when the potion is in me. I don't know, you don't want to kill the guy with like 35 different potions. He's gonna like Molly on all of them and then absolutely fucking spin out.
Why, of course I do.
He's gonna tweak hard.
Oy,
Tweak
oy.
it. Boom.
Winking.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Wadu, 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 heck.
Gotta do some math
Do
here.
not Wado.
Do, heck. Do some sick maths.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves stick maths.
Sick math.
Yep. Mathematical.
So if I set that up, then it should work. Hopefully.
Oh my god, 1,000 gold.
No.
What in particular? The Cloud Giant Strength Potion?
$1,000 for all that stuff.
Some strong potions in here.
Potion seller. I require
Heading-
your strongest potions.
Heading to the back, Eric's, you come in and see a small dog with a wizardly attire on, who turns around and looks to you. Hello, new friend. How can we help you today?
Hello to you too. I'm simply perusing the shop.
Well, you're free to look around in my establishment. Gilmore's not here at the moment, but I'm sure he'll show up eventually if that's what you're seeking.
I heard from the front desk that Gilmore makes his main shop in Iman.
Yes. I run this establishment. I'm his best friend.
I can see why.
Smiles a bit. Cheery grin.
I love this fucking dog, dude.
Head over to the back. You see one of the workers nearby just currently perusing different bookshelves, sorting this very unkempt library of clutter and mess. Almost as if she understands it. See her clothes covered in dust, attire set for an explorer more than a cloistered scholar.
Hey, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
The Gauntlets of Flaming Fury, are those attunement?
Let's see. There they are. Likely so, but let's check. They are not attunement required, actually.
I'd like to purchase those.
Alright, it's a bonus action to your weapons. Let go of either weapon, yeah. Aggressive gauntlets, treat as a magic weapon. 2 melee weapons in your gravity to read how this works. Each flaming weapon deals an extra 2d8 fire damage on hit. It lasts until you sheath or let go of either weapon. Okay. So if you just hold your weapons out for eternity, always be on fire, I guess. Now that you've bought them and already spent your money, they don't really have a cooldown. Oh, it's next on. Okay. I'll probably put like an 8-hour timer on them. At best.
Alright.
Just to avoid any troubles. But that's that. I'll go ahead and start typing that out now while you look at anything else you want.
Eric's gonna go over and look at the suit of armor that's not really there in the shop.
Actually, I'm just going to reword this property. Make it a little more plain.
Oh, the cleansing stone.
The flames last until the combat you use them in ends. There you go. The cleansing stone.
If that was a little bit less cheap, I'd buy that right out.
Cleansing stone. The one that cleans you up. Let's see which one that is.
No reason. No, do whatever you want, I guess.
What was that? Sorry, what?
What's the problem, Zyra?
Can't afford the cleansing stone?
Looks over at my fucking spell that cleans things.
Well, sometimes you need a rock. You need to do it yourself, you know?
I vaguely remember a quite miffed Fenzira saying, "The next time there's soap in the store, I will buy it."
Mean what money? That's not a fucking bar of soap!
That does sound familiar.
It's not even soap!
If you say so.
It's not soap.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Anywhoozles. Gotta look at my own shop and remember what all's in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, hat of vermin, a lot of... Tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. It's neither friendly nor hostile.
Neither friendly nor hostile?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's just a neutral rat.
Wow. Neutral rat. Look at all the things you can do with that. That rat.
Rat things.
Rat thing!
Rat.
Yes.
I've got a question.
Certainly.
On the robe of useful items in Ginevra's shop, one of the options is a random creature.
I asked the same fucking question.
Yeah.
Is that like any creature,
Uh-huh.
or can we just like pull a lich out of there?
It'll be a creature of my choosing. It's a surprise tool.
You can't just pull
It
a
should
copy
be-
of
it should be a
Elixion
creature
from the
of our
end of the
choosing.
campaign.
No, you certainly couldn't do that.
A fucking beholder comes out.
But I choose what's inside of it, so it could be just about any creature. And there's no allegiances that creature would hold.
T-Rex.
How did you fit a mind flayer in here, Gilmore? Don't worry about it.
Goodness gravy.
Fund of conducting. Oh, that'd be annoying.
Welcome, Eridonis.
Welcome in.
How was your coma?
You just dead?
Still going, apparently.
Come on, going.
Alright.
Welcome back from your coma. You made it just in time for shopping at Gilmore's.
Ain't no way. What have you guys been doing for the last almost hour? Not shopping at
Shopping.
Gilmore's?
We shopped at the
We've been
Sunfire
shopping
Forge.
everywhere.
Now we're shopping at Gilmore's.
Where were you shopping earlier?
The Forge. The Sunfire.
Sunfire.
Ah.
You'll get to go back there if you want to and look at it once we get done with Gilmore's.
I mean, come on,
This one
Eridonis
hasn't
is
changed.
the melee character.
Exactly.
Eridonis is the melee character. I'm basically the melee tank. I kind of gotta get some stuff there.
True.
Alrighty. Once you're in the Foundry, your token is already on the Gilmore's map, you'll notice.
I think I'm done shopping here. If anyone else wants to get anything, though.
I'm
I
good.
got no money.
Poor.
I used all my money last session.
Eric's,
We can.
I
give
will
you
say-
money.
Eric's, as a point of note, you can only have one pair of gauntlets on, by the way, so if you plan to buy any other gauntlets in the future, keep that in mind.
I will keep that in mind.
Can't double stack gauntlets.
I figure you can't double stack hats either.
Exactly, yeah.
What if I want to stack hats?
There's only Antara is allowed to stack as many hats as he wanted. Every other character's got to wait.
How many necklaces can I stack?
I think there's like not really a cap on necklaces, until it gets absurd, I guess.
Alright, equip
So
you
maybe
with
like-
all of
maybe like-
Horizon back.
Yeah, maybe like 20 necklaces.
Now,
Yeah,
not that it
maybe.
matters, because I could just take one pair off and then put the other pair on. But do the gloves of thievery fit over the gloves of missile snaring? Because that's like the point of them.
Well, that's tricky.
No, so here's what you do. You make one of them fingerless gloves, and then you make the other one finger, like just only finger gloves.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
No, you
It
wouldn't.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way, because like this
You
one's
wouldn't wear
not
two at
10 minutes,
once.
So
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to wear them both at once. You'd have to swap them a little
I
bit.
just take off and then put on. It will be fine.
No, you don't. Throw it away.
Dude,
Burn it.
no,
Stop.
it's fine.
The
Why
only
am I stunned?
Because you were in a coma. You were in a daze.
Yeah, that's what happens to people in comas,
Fuck.
dude. I hate to break it to you.
Sorry, guys.
You're back in
Oh my
action.
I was gonna say the only other thing here that I'm interested in is the fucking winged boots, but that's 5,000 gold, so I can wait.
Oh, we got a flyer. Look at
Wow,
them.
I got a flyer!
You'll flyer over here, bro.
flying behavior.
Hey, Rose, he has just an egg on like a mattress right here. It's got
Don't you have an egg on a mattress?
No, I guess not. Like a little pillow.
You shouldn't have pointed out a food You shouldn't have pointed out a food item in Aerodonus' presence.
Yeah, I was gonna say within such close vicinity of Aerodonus.
Hold on, I got a measure. Hold on. Give me just 1 second.
No.
Oh, my mage hand can totally reach that egg from here.
Oh, God.
Do kobolds
You ever-
lay eggs? Or are they oviparous? Like, is
You
that,
don't know
like,
the,
is that Splish's egg?
You don't know the breeding cycle of kobolds.
You know, we never considered interrogating Splish Sploosh about the kobolds.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
Racism.
That's that's some racial profiling. This man walked in. Oh, a kobold. You must know every other kobold in the city.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Drow behavior.
That's racist.
Just you watch, he's gonna be tied into it, I'll tell you
Yeah, you know, that
See, that's
sounds
not
like
racism.
a drow to me.
all.
Hey, what's going on with the
That's
tree in
not.
the corner?
It's not racist if it's true.
What?
Exactly, thank you.
The tree in the corner?
Where's
What?
the tree?
Huh?
These maps are
The tree
wild.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the corner.
Which-
Point.
Oh. That's outside the building.
I don't know, it looks
I have-
inside the building to me.
I have the outside of the building hidden because it's a very, like, suburban street that doesn't look like a desert whatsoever out there.
Show us
They
suburbia
gentrify
right
part of
now.
Ank'Harrell.
Here, I'll let you see the outside.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's not.
Now this is Iman.
Now, it could be on Corral, but I never saw a need for your group to really go outside of this place.
We're gonna watch Vox Machina tonight, it's gonna look exactly like this.
Oh, dear. I mean, there are in the River District, there are places like this, but this shop is specifically not. It's near the River District, though, so you know. Anyways, that was your peep.
You know, I find
I
myself
dare
wondering.
one of you guys to drink the jungle juice in the potion shop.
Jungle juice?
Jungle juice.
Where's the jungle juice?
Jungle juice.
Which one
Okay,
of
I'm pretty sure they do have bottles
A
of the
big
stuff
pot.
sitting up. They've
Oh, the
got
big
bottles
pot,
sitting up here
okay.
too, so I feel like they've just been bottling whatever's in here.
bottling the jungle juice?
Jungle juice. How much does a bottle
Anyways,
of jungle
nerd.
juice cost?
You can have a bottle of jungle juice for 20 gold.
What does it do?
Worth it. Worth it to find out.
Yeah, I agree.
You all know
Pretty
until you
sure.
try.
Do I just go up to Splash Sploosh and tell him I want some of that jungle juice and he'll just give it to me in a bottle? If you look carefully here, someone actually already broke a bottle of it.
There's a few broken bottles. You see this employee over here cleaning. Futilely. Because he's gonna be cleaning every time you guys come back to this map.
He sure
So, yeah.
will.
Oh, someone spilled. Oh man, we left a mess here last time. There's
That
like
wasn't
a bottle that's
me.
like poured
It's
out here.
fine.
Grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble.
Now, nerd, I was going to ask this last time, but I don't think I didn't really get the chance on account of some other JAS-related matters.
Yes.
I noticed that there seems to be some kind of an astronomy setup here.
Mm-hmm. You can ask around. There do appear to be large telescopes and different astronomic devices. Massive globe. I'm not sure the exact nature of it, but it's a very detailed setup. You see notes and pages depicting different star maps and locations.
You know what? While the others shop, I'm gonna look over this stuff. I don't think I have much in the way of stuff I want to buy, unless somebody needs something from here.
Well, Aerodonus is like poring over these maps and looking through all the orreries and globes. Eric's will come up behind him and say, "You know, the world's flat, right? All of these are incorrect."
Buddy, no!
I mean, in this case, I'm pretty sure he isn't wrong.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure Harris might actually be right. It isn't?
It isn't flat, it isn't flat.
Okay, nerd. What would I'm curious now. What would Eridonis has presumably would have studied this subject matter as well. At least taken the Shape of the World 101 back in the day.
This is a
Does he
question only
remember
the
what his-
scholars could answer.
The scholars didn't tell him what shape the world was.
You know what? Roll a history check
I
to see if
forget.
you can recall such detailed information of your past.
All those floating islands that existed before the calamity, they never had to think about moving downward with the curve.
You couldn't tell, honestly. You'd have to ask later. That's a piece of your memory that just doesn't come back to you.
Eridonis is gonna turn back to Eric's, looking all, sagely and thoughtful. It does sometimes help to keep an open mind about these kinds of things, Eric's. Before turning back to look over at some of the papers here. Do they show a flat Earth, or are they all just round Earth maps?
I mean, they're all maps. I mean, I guess you do. Okay, you know what? You see a big globe in the corner, right over here.
I see.
So
Interesting. Eridonis is gonna I see. I do remember hearing some interesting theories as to the shape of the world and the celestial spheres. Some people thought it was cube-shaped.
You have a good point about keeping an open mind. Only I have it on first-hand account. Some sailors from the Ascended Host nearly died when they went over the edge.
I don't even think I can make an insight check because Eric genuinely believes that Eric's comp is true.
Go ahead, Eric's. Make a persuasion or a deception check of your choice privately.
Alright, I'll do a private roll.
Mm-hmm.
Switch to private GM.
I don't know if anyone else can see that.
No, I can't. Hold on. Let me see this.
Good.
What is happening? Oh. What the fuck?
That one can be revealed. Eric's, you know the result of your dice. You can see what you'd like.
We're gonna be a bunch of flat earthers by the end of this.
Not only does Eric seem like he genuinely believes it, Eric seems like this is a real thing that's happened in the past. Is what he's telling you now.
Eridonis is gonna nod sagely. He's not just gonna nod. He's gonna pull out his book. He's gonna pull out his book and he's gonna take out his pen. He's gonna start writing it down. I mean, if you could tell me more about this would be fascinating. We've never heard. What more can you tell me about this over the edge of the Earth incidents?
They say that's why the deep-sea krakens gather around the Shattered Teeth. Because if they go any further, they'd fall off. There's simply no more ocean that way.
I see. So, would you say it's almost a sort of vacuum that concentrates around the edges of the world, then? At least within the ocean currents.
I've also read in some old tomes that it could be a great ice wall.
While they discuss the perpetuality of the Earth, is anyone else buying anything? Please,
I'll buy something. All right, one jungle juice, please.
Aww.
I'm so glad that my character can't hear that.
You'll go up to Splish Sploosh.
Yeah.
Cobalt will
You
look
could
up.
totally hear that. You're in the same
I'm
room.
not that close. I'm far away.
You're only 60 feet away.
Splish Sploosh is gonna look to you. Your friends are crazy.
Yeah, kinda. What's up with the unmarked potion bottles by the cauldron?
So we kind of just take a lot of the byproduct produced by the potions and put it into one big pot and then bottle it.
Oh my god.
Is that useful for anything?
Could be. It's different every time.
Persephone looks at the potions. Looks back. How am I?
We just... You want to buy it?
Could be fun.
We usually just bottle it because we can't just go dump it out somewhere, but, yeah, you know what? Sure. 20 gold.
Yeah. Give him 20 gold. I'll take one bottle.
I'll add it to your inventory.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Alright, is Eridonis or Eric's or Zyra purchasing anything else from the shop?
Does anybody need anything?
I went ahead and took the party gold since I get the permission, so I'm good now.
No, not particularly.
Some people say if you reach the edge, you transition over to the Underdark.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
it's an upside down world from then
Oh,
on.
fuck.
Eric, please.
Oh, okay, I think we're done with that conversation for now.
Eridan's continuing to listen.
That's why you
Would
don't
know
see
that's,
any dragons
actually-
in the dark because they fly in the air.
What for Persephone?
There's one more purchase I'm gonna make just because I might need it at some point, though I kind of doubt it.
Okay, what would that be?
Gonna buy the mending rope.
Alright.
Oh, that is a good one.
Only because all the other rope is so expensive.
Oh, there are some more healing potions here. I think I might grab some.
Please do.
Alright, Persephone.
There it is. Oop. One rope of mending.
There you go. The jungle juice has also been added to your inventory.
Oh, yay. Hold on.
I've never heard Persephone this happy about something.
Chug it
This
in.
is me happy about this.
Chug it right in front of Split Splash.
No. Come on, you think I'm letting you guys off that easy? This is happening during a combat.
Oh my god.
You're gonna drink like the wild magic of potions.
I sure hope
Watch
so.
you drink it and then fall over dead in an instant.
If that happens, I'll have lived a good life.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be like the most dramatic fight of all time. Zyra would have like just confessed her love again to you. We get into a fight. And we're gonna be like, once we survive, we gotta, we gotta go on a date, and then you're gonna drink the jungle juice. You're gonna fucking die.
I found a random, like, shitty potion generator online. This is what I'm gonna use to determine what the jungle juice does. I just want to point out some of these effects. You lose your shadow permanently. You grow a beautiful ginger beard down to your knees. You get an odd musk from your skin, attracting wild animals. That's all I'm gonna read. That's a little taste for now, but we're gonna get our mileage out of this jungle juice when the time comes. I'm favoriting this website.
Maybe we should buy a couple more bottles.
He'll sell you guys 4 max. One for
Is
each.
that
of
only
you.
because?
One for each
Oh,
of you.
okay. So I was gonna like, is that because that's all he has left in the pot?
No, because he doesn't understand it's probably a dangerous thing to sell random fuckers this shit. He doesn't want to be responsible for, death via jungle juice.
Kobold wants to be responsible? Never happened.
Wow. Cobalt says I'm here is incredible.
Would you say Fenzira sighs heavily?
What? At what, Eric's?
No.
I was gonna
I
say,
mean, maybe.
like,
Eric's is also an option, yeah.
Eric's flat Earth theory.
Anyways, any other purchases?
Nope.
I'm good for right now. I'm poor.
Let me just take one more look at Ginevra.
Eric's is gullible. What do you expect?
The wildest part about this is this is like the equivalent of you're convincing a dude whose whole purpose was studying like the stars and the world.
I'm actually also gonna buy the clothes of mending, given the last time my clothes got destroyed, so...
That's fair. Eridonis is the kind of person to like there were those people that used like real science to try and determine if the Earth was flat because they believed it so heavily, and they just kept doing like 3 or 4 different tests and proving themselves
my
wrong
laser
every
rangefinder
single
must be broken.
Yeah.
It's even worse because if I had to make a history check, it implies I might have actually been taught whatever the truth is, and I just fucking forgot.
Exactly. That's what exactly what it implies.
Comedy shit for real, for real.
Oh god.
God.
And the
Wait until you guys find out the world is just like the shape of, I don't know.
It's Velociraptor.
So yeah, it's the shape of a dino nugget.
It's not on the back of a turtle.
We're getting out of here. You can look at Ginevra on your Eridonis if you'd like to.
Okay,
still
let's
have
go
our
see
shop
the drug
open.
dealer. Yippee!
Hold on, what?
Theory?
So what have you guys been doing since
Shopping.
just shopping?
Just literally just shopping.
Just so that Eric's has a chance, or Eridonis, you have a chance to look around here if you'd like to.
Oh, this gentleman right here. This fine, distinguished gentleman.
Oh.
Channel
There you go.
Divinity. Banishing Retro. Huh, I don't remember seeing some of these.
Mhm.
Hold on. Oh, fascinating. I think we're good. I think I'm. I think I'm. Wait, hold on. I gotta look up something. I think I am quite satisfied with my current array of gear. Yes, I'm good.
All right, you're set in stone. Nothing here you'd like to purchase.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Hot Dog Earth. Gonna put you all out here for the next time you come over. And I deleted you anyways. Jewel of Hope. Your group leaves off at the Sunfire Forge, where is the last place you visit after traveling to Gilmore's. What or where would your group like to go or do next?
Do we just pick a random alleyway and wait for the fucking guy?
Well, did they?
The
Did
gift
we
said
tell them
find
that we were going to
somewhere.
be waiting at the step aside tavern, or?
The gift said find somewhere secretive, and they would find you. They said they wouldn't struggle to find you.
I've never seen
Well, we
anyone
have-
at the path of prosperity.
We have time until the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to like check out the bowl and then go somewhere?
The bowl?
The bowl?
The bowl?
This
The-
bowl?
oh,
Oh,
that
that bowl.
No, another bowl.
Which bowl?
The bowl!
No,
of
maybe
judgment!
the really
bowl.
big one.
I mean, if you
This
want to look
one?
at the bowl. No, that's not the bowl. That's the
Not that one, actually. No, not that one.
Not this one?
It's that bowl.
What bowl are you
Someone draw
talking
it.
about? then?
Eric, Eridonis, how about you draw a path to the bowl? That'll be where your group wants to go next.
Guys, I might split the party.
No,
You
no,
might
no.
split the party. Do you have a bingo?
I don't have a bingo. I haven't been keeping track of my bingo. But the bowl is not on my to-do list.
What is on your to-do list? Do we
Good,
have anything
go
on our to-do
somewhere.
list?
Gotta find Ao and Dermot and the crew.
I beg.
gotta
I want to get to the casino
Hunt
today.
down some
please.
assassins and Darby, and speak to the king.
There's
Speak to the
So-
king again?
Ao and the crew are outside of the city. You
We
can't speak.
haven't spoken to the king yet.
Yeah. That's something you won't be able to achieve until tomorrow when your job is going on.
I mean, I could just walk up there and say I demand to speak to the king.
You certainly could do that if you would like to, but I believe that would fall into the path of Bowl of Judgment. I feel like your tasks aren't really necessarily achievable in a reasonable time frame.
Well, hold on. I am down for trying to track down the assassin. Unless we want to just wait it out and not get into a scrap with the assassin, then get into a scrap with the folks.
I mean, there's
gotta
nothing
do it.
wrong with trying to do that. The question is how.
One of us has locate object, don't we?
Yes.
I don't know if I have it prepared.
Fifth. Oh, that's just the cutoff. Wait a minute. No. I wonder how much ground we could cover with an hour of flight speed, assuming we're
Actually, I do have locate object prepared. Hold
Just wonder how much ground we could cover if we were to try to fly around the city.
We've got some connections in the city now. We might know some people who know where assassins hang out. Why is that funny?
No. If you want to try it, I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but...
Go to the crossings at Eventide and say, my one wish for the future is to find the assassin.
Oh my
and then
god.
dive into the red juice and then come out knowing exactly where she is.
Wait. Does the Raven Queen also have jungle juice? Did we miss it this whole time?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
It's literally you jump
So,
in, you have a
Eridonis.
prophetic vision about what you want to do.
Eridonis, you thinking Bowl of Judgment?
Unless we have anywhere else to actually be, we might as well check it out before heading
No,
over
I'm good.
wherever.
Sounds like your group doesn't have much else to do around the city. Anyways. Yeah, I'm here to hear it. Sounded like a goof.
Alright, let's go.
You know, on your way there, Eric, you could pull your last card. That'd be fun.
Why would I do that now?
But whenever you're gonna do it, until now. Might as well, right?
Final fight right in front of Elixion.
Yeah! That's your plan? Well, suit yourself, I suppose. 5 silver, please.
Oof. Hold on.
Can we do a different route and go through the path of prosperity?
Oh my god.
What's in the Path of Prosperity?
It's a shortcut that doesn't cost 5 silver.
You know what? Your group
I see.
can take the long route. You need to burn time anyways right now, so...
Sure.
I put 5 silver back on my sheet, damn it.
Hold on.
Your group navigates throughout the Ridge. The Ridge is, as I've said, the lower income housing environment of the city. However, that does not mean that it is broke or poor as you might expect in any other continent. People here still live fine lives, and the homeless, despite being broke, still wear finer clothings. Everyone is decently well off in a city so wealthy as this, but as you walk through, your group gets little to no trouble being well armed and having made some friends in the past. Passing by the Alsfaran Union's shipyard, you see a few skyships currently docked in for repairs. It looks like soon they're getting ready to launch off their less essential skyships. As you remember before, the situation with the Skyport, after you dealt with it, was that they only sent out very essential ships and are looking for a replacement captain for the Skyport after the mysterious disappearance of the last one. So right now they're getting ready to open it back up to foreign traders and more general wares, and making repairs to account for that.
On the way, can Eric distribute a little bit of money to people in need?
Of course. How much would you like to give? Just generally a number. There's always someone to find.
Yeah, maybe like 20 gold.
Wonderful. Passing along some wealth as you pass to the streets. Many are grateful and in recognition of yourself, telling you how the day has been for themselves and having a brief conversation with you and your group, giving you advice and details about different locations throughout the city that might or might not become relevant to you throughout the day. If you make any, certain checks throughout the day might have advantage to them. We'll see.
Can I also, just while we're making light, pleasant conversation with all these folks in the Ridge, can I ask if any of them have seen anyone that matches the description of this assassin?
Managed to eventually get details of it. I can't say that I've seen anyone like that. But I will let you know if I do.
That's the
about
assassin, but
Of course. Thank you for your patronage. That's them. You see them
That
pulling
is. That's
slaughter
them.
for Zyra like a pig.
I'm telling you, dude, they're gonna come back later. It's gonna be them.
Eventually, your group makes it to the Path of Prosperity. Would you like to stop by and visit the path itself, or simply use it as a way to get through?
I'll stop by. It's always nice to pay a visit to an empty church with nobody in it.
I mean, it's visited by many people daily, but it doesn't seem to have a priest or priestess of any kind that manages the very temple itself. It's more of a self-governing kind of thing.
Hoping for a religious encounter here.
Well,
I already marked stepping into a church as a religious encounter.
it's cheating.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not religious.
I disagree.
You all see this marvelous church here in the city. Streaks of blue running through the sandstones. You imagine water passing in this area. As it does flow throughout the entire city, it flows into here just as equally, going in and out, making a slight, lazy river passing through. You see the visage of the Changebringer in a small shrine. Some goods left behind, offerings placed. The place kept nice and, for the most part, clean, not defiled in any way.
I believe the Changebringer is going to play a large role in our investigation into this underground city. It's always nice to pay one's respects.
Anything any of you would like to say or do?
I'm just kind of standing back, basically just letting him get his thing over with so we can go
Let
down.
me find my notes on the Changebringer.
I'm staring at the big metal thing in the middle.
Just seems to be a large visage of the Changebringer herself, as you know it to be her holy symbol.
She was one of the gods that Alexian drew upon for power, or am I mistaken?
No, you're correct.
I have here the Changebringer and the Moonweaver?
She was the second. You believe you either felt her presence or heard her voice back in the Betrayer's Rise in that giant crystal room before you spoke with Alexian for the first time, one-on-one.
That crystal room is her altar down there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, as Eridanis studies this, I guess, plaque, the Changebringer. Hold on, let me make this public. I'm gonna take a look at the gem that I took from what I presume to have been her altar.
I believe Eric said the exact same thing last time he was here as well, quite funnily.
Oh, well, it's only natural. Interesting. I do wonder if Alexian drew upon these gods' power, yet in his current wretched states. I wonder what exactly caused him to befall such a fate. Anyways, this is just a large, metal plates, essentially.
Yeah, this is just a visage. The actual altar's over here. A fact about the altar that becomes evident to you, Eric's, after being back. Something strange through the city. It seems whatever offerings are left behind for the Changebringer herself always find themselves missing, one way or the next. Perhaps taken by a worshipper, or simply taken into her embrace. You're not sure what happens to them.
Yeah, I haven't got much in the way of offerings, but what I will add to the collection here is I don't know if the Changebringer has use for these things or not, but I'll reach into my pouch of 4,000 gold of untaxed loot, and I'll take it like a small gem or something worth about 5 gold, and I'll put that on the altar.
Okay.
And a bottle of liquor.
And then you'll pull out the last card and place it right on the table. You put some lovely offerings, some liquor and some gemstones, things that you imagine a god might have use for in their day-to-day.
Things I imagine that the servants of this temple may have use for.
Mm-hmm. A nice gift.
Week old spider eggs. Legs.
Week old.
I mean, we've only been
I
here
think
for
it's more
like
than a
5
week.
days.
I think it's more than a week at this point for something. I'm gonna level with you. He probably bought that way back.
Yeah.
That's
Just
spider
entering.
legs?
That's
I thought
spider
that was-
legs.
I thought that was
Legs.
alcohol. Hold on.
The Razukal's
They can
food.
go saw you.
It's probably alcohol now.
Yeah, it's it's sauteed rice noodles and mushrooms served with giant spider legs.
Alright, let me see.
That's
if I can
moldy.
find
That's gone.
something alcoholic here.
You leave some of the old food as well. Just mushed. Changebringer protect.
Oh man, all of this is food.
It should have a bottle icon if it's alcohol. You have a. Oh god, you do only have food. You don't have any alcohol. That's troublesome.
I'll leave a potion of healing.
Wonderful. You're giving him a heart attack. One potion of
Anyways.
healing is left.
Just one little like 2d4
Mhm.
plus 2 potion.
I will take a look at the altar too. It's just built into the rock.
Seems to be.
Hmm.
You're not sure how old this place might be. You could make a history check if you would like to identify exactly how old it might be, or intelligence.
I suppose I'll try a history check just to get an idea. Because okay, I get. Oh man, it is not Eridanus' day, isn't it?
It's certain to you that it is indeed old, but how old? You're not sure. It certainly stood the test of time, as it doesn't seem to be graffitied, robbed from, or desecrated in any way. The braziers here are still very well lit and maintain a golden glow.
It's that the fact that it's well maintained is probably makes it a bit hard to identify just how old it is, because
Mhm.
everything has been kept in such spick and span shape.
Certainly.
Huh.
But you leave your offerings, nevertheless. Perhaps in some way the Changebringer smiles upon you.
You said water just flows through this area.
Yeah, like
Kind
the
of
way you're
pulling
moving
around.
the mouse.
Yeah, pulling around this platform here, but it doesn't seep into the place.
It doesn't
or
seem
anywhere.
to. It just loops around,
Hmm.
continuing the natural flow through the city.
Okay. 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 I'm not gonna start another conspiracy theory. It's too early for this.
Don't worry, I'm with you, buddy. Don't worry.
You're with me.
Yeah,
Okay, you didn't go
I'm picking up
most-
what you're putting down.
I don't know what you're putting down, but most water in the city is oh my god, I know what you're putting down.
If you're
Most-
wondering
most-
why the water is stagnant, it's because this part of the world is flat.
Most water through the city is transferred via underground connectors. But you aren't sure exactly how water flows since you haven't been to the Life Dome yet,
God.
which is from where the water originates.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure it's exactly what you and I are both putting
Yeah.
down.
It's a fucking like Changebringer symbols, a big pothole to the under fucking ground city. Mario time! Ground pounds on the giant Changebringer coin and it starts flipping.
Yahoo!
You know, I
Changebringer.
do have. Hold on, I do have a horse which can triple or quadruple
Why
the
would I
weight
do
of.
that?
Just a TNT sewer engine.
Before we defile a temple, the night starts to come upon you, or at least the sun starts to set. Where would your group like to go next? Continuing to the Bowl of Judgment? Or would you like to find a more private place in
It's
preparation for your meeting?
It's getting late. We could go down to the shade. See if Jas. Well, no. Jazz is working at Old Man Cook's Bakery now. God damn it.
There is no longer a Jas everywhere. Sorry to say.
We could head down to the shade and see if we can't spy on Aloysia with her boyfriend or
I
whoever
gotta
it was.
give her dating advice, bro.
I don't think that's a great use of my time.
We're going that way anyway. Right down the road.
You want to spy on Aloysia's boyfriend?
We're walking by.
I'd be there anyway.
Why do you think that invading someone's privacy is an adequate thing to do with your free time?
To be fair, she did ask me for help a while ago. So
Let's see here. I need to.
Is that what that was about?
yeah.
Ugh.
See a path being scribed as we speak.
I'm just trying to read up on. Now, Eric, so I'm gonna need your help with these notes here.
Note?
Mittens
Oh,
had
that's what
said.
notes are.
Mittens had said that there were other people who could help us find a passphrase to get into the Lyrian linens,
Correct.
but I don't recall if he mentioned who else actually knows of these passphrases besides members of the. I think he mentioned the consortium, or am I getting my stuff mixed up?
He didn't mention the consortium.
The Myriad.
Password that we can use to enter Lyrian linens.
Okay, so it comes back to the Myriad.
Anyone who might have connections to the Myriad or the underground world.
But we're not dealing with the Myriad on behalf of the city. We are not dealing with them. We're dealing
Yeah,
with
you're not
the
trying
others.
to. You're the Veil, yeah.
The Veil, yes, okay.
But you know who does?
Hey
have
guys, did you
Myriad
mention the
connections?
linens place?
You're saying Yerks?
Said I know who does have connections to the Myriad.
Do tell.
A certain blue half orc, a goblin, a ogre, and a drow.
You know, I did forget
I don't know
that
if we'd
AO
call
is
that
actually...
connections.
I did forget that AO is a half-orc. For some reason, I just thought she was a Triton.
Yeah, she's a half-orc Ganassi.
She's
Fascinating.
wrong.
A Gnorc, if you would. Gnorxy, if you
Well,
would.
but they're out of the city, so unless we
Yeah,
go
they're not
around
here.
unless we go around just causing problems and get the Myriad to go after us, I don't imagine we'd have much luck seeing them out, unless
I know a wizard could send them a message.
is the wizard willing to?
Are you guys speaking
Is the
about the
question that was
Lyre and
asked.
linens and all of this out loud? Is what Persephone asked. Since now this is...
Well, I mean, they brought it in character now, so yeah, I think so.
Well, it's up... I don't know, it's a curiosity.
We probably would. I feel like I can't telepathically communicate two ways with Eric, so we might as well just say it out loud.
Alright, so I assume that all of it was said out loud then.
Well, the question then is our wizard willing to send out a message
What do you
on behalf
need?
of us? The others, Ao, Maggie, Dermot, they'd had a run-in with the Myriad before. And, as it turns out, we might need their help in locating some of their members to see if we can't learn a certain passphrase. But seeing as how they're out somewhere in the deserts,
Perhaps they have a connection here to the Myriad, or maybe they've learned the password already.
I didn't think this was a sudden interest you'd gain.
well, it has to do with the certain deal that was made. And unless we wish to see that deal actually fulfilled,
If we're going to help the people wronged by Darby, I think this is our first step.
Well, I can contact them, but it would probably be easier for me to have you write out what you want me to say.
all right, I'll be back. I'm scrubbing his notes.
There you go, AFK.
Uh,
Okay, he's gone.
Alright, hold on. No, I gotta
He's writing out a
write
sending
down
message.
25 words.
Okay.
Oh god, yeah, just send it to me. We're about to... Now might not be the best time, but you know...
Hey, that's why you might as well say if the wizard's willing.
That wizard.
Actually... the wizard is willing, but the wizard doesn't have it prepared, so you're shit out of luck. Wait for me to go to sleep.
That's certainly a limiting factor.
You can sleep bright and early at 6 a.m.
Oh my god. Still write out what you want me to say, I guess, on a piece of paper, and I'll fucking read it when I have it prepared. The one fucking day that I don't prepare it.
Alrighty.
Just check to make sure it's 25 words long.
Yep.
Alright. I'll send it to you later on since you're not prepared. Let's go.
Let's go. So your group would like to find a secretive place, or what would you like to do?
Well, what time do we need to be over at the casino?
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Wow.
3 a.m.
Well, I thought he wanted to go over to the bowl. But we do have some random fucking guy to meet, don't we?
That
Any
is
elf?
exactly what we have to do, yes.
Who's this person we are meeting?
The one that approached you and said to meet him. I don't know who he is.
These are Eridonis's dialogue lines.
Yeah.
He's writing at the moment, though, so I guess we're waiting. Give him a second.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry on.
Oh dear.
Go ahead, carry on. Oh god.
Give it drafted up, Eridonis.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
I already sent it.
Yeah.
Oh god, I see. Alrighty then. Well, back to what was being said then. In that case, if you'd like to cycle back a little bit to your plans. It's getting.
Who is this person we are supposed to meet tonight?
On to Eridonis.
Crickets?
Person we're supposed to meet?
Yeah, some dude approached you at the end of the Jas debacle and said to meet him.
I didn't write that down. Yeah,
I can remind you. I've said it once. I'll say it another. Write it down. You were told by a male elf to find someplace secretive in the city around when the sun was starting to go down, and they would find you. That was it.
Excellent. Got it written down.
Mm-hmm.
Someplace secretive.
Anywhere?
Well, he's going to find us. I suppose he might as well find us comfortable, wouldn't you say?
I guess.
We could head down to the shade. Wait for him there. If any business we have is concluded without incidents, the casino is only a short walk away.
I don't know how anyone could find it comfortable to be in this city. The air is so hot and humid, and there's sand everywhere.
Other than nearly...
It's a lot nicer at night.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say nearly... Other than nearly dying twice, it's been alright.
even the destitute here are still well clothed and decently fed, at least compared to Jigao. But then again, I suppose the demons eat any homeless folk out in Jigao.
They don't make it that far out.
All right, let's get. That's what we're saying is as we walk to the shade.
Okay, the shade. That's the destination.
Well, we discuss what happens to homeless people in Jigao.
Yes, I just needed to find out the location. Alrighty. The shade. Thank the Lord.
Thank
Where's
God.
my shade?
Do demons eat the homeless in Bazozan?
Do the demons eat the homeless and bosses on?
I mean,
Imagine.
demons and bosses on eat everyone, so, like, yeah.
Before I let you guys get in there.
Oh. I saw Jas Prime and Monkey Brain activated.
She quit.
I have no regrets over helping Jas find her place and find herself.
I hope not. Alright, you're all placed. You notice the shade's a bit quieter tonight. There aren't nearly as many people here, and any of the workers or dancers seem to be currently occupied or gone. Instruments left, just kind of laying on the side. As you walk in, the cook's gonna look over to you and say, "Looking for a room?"
Indeed. We have a bit of a gathering coming up.
Alright. I'll pick your favorite. They should all be available. Keen's internet died.
That makes so much more sense. Well, what color
Alright,
do you
guys,
want?
which color? Well, okay, there's a purple one right there, so you know which one I'm going for.
We got purple, green. This orange one's already taken. There's yellow, green, red.
I guess we're going into the purple one, unless anyone wants to go into any of the other colored ones.
Red like my soul.
Fascinating. Well, given that your body's blue and your soul is red, that makes purple. The perfect harmony and fusion of soul and body.
You seem to forget my hair and my clothing are green. So that makes brown.
Well, there is a brown.
Here.
Well, there is a brown water skin here.
God.
Let's move them in.
Yep.
You know, if you mix all the colors together, it also creates like poop brown. So.
Right.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Well, it's
As you
perfect. We have a
all-
map right here of the city.
As you all
Incomplete, so-
enter into this room, assume there's not really anything left lying on the table. That would be, you know.
Okay,
the
then I'll
map
plot my
comes,
own
the map
maps.
comes. Yeah, you lay all your stuff out on the table, and it looks like that now. You lay out a few of your maps on the table, but as you do, oh my god, I wonder. You wait. You can talk for yourselves if you would like, but it does take roughly an hour. And you start to wonder if this person will even ever show up.
It would be concerned if they managed to find us in here.
You know, I would have said the same if it were not for, well, an assassin coming all the way from. Well, I suppose it would have been the academy then, wouldn't it? An assassin
Yep.
all the way from across the world, managing to find one halfling student. And we do have a certain knack for drawing people who don't like us, so if I upset the maker of that mirror, then I suppose he'll find us in due time. Anyways,
I suppose Vincaro could have been magically trapped.
Who's to say that this elf isn't using some kind of magic to track us? He's seen our faces.
I wouldn't eat any of the food served here, just in case.
Wait a minute, I don't think I have any food. I do
You
have
don't
drink,
need
though.
to remind me. I think I remember pretty well, considering it just happened yesterday.
You see a familiar face enter into the room.
Who?
As you do,
Alright.
you watch the.
I've
figure turn around.
seen these Jasses. Is this Jas? This isn't Jas Prime, is it?
Certainly is. You watch as the curtain is closed.
Not
Best
so
I can
surprised.
Close it. She kind of just looks around and says, "Hello."
Bye.
Can I make an insight check? This is a bit strange.
Go ahead. I was just putting in my leave. You can certainly tell that something's off. This doesn't seem like Jazz.
I would like to use a feature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I even need to say which
Let me
one.
guess.
You don't get anything
Oh my
specific
God.
out of it. Nothing pops up.
Herodotus is just gonna say,
Kind of just looks at you directly, Eridonis, as you're giving the read.
"Oh, okay,
With a bit of a
okay, so it's
smile.
not even." Well, it does seem. I do hope things went well at your new job. And I suppose it is a courtesy to put in your leave. That's not a character.
Huh?
Oh, that's not a character. I just began coughing.
Oh, okay.
She already poisoned me.
It's like,
She already poisoned me.
Did you have to put in your leave at all of your previous establishments?
Must have been quite a walk.
certainly. But,
Which one do
But
you
I'm done
regret
here.
the most?
what do you
That's a
mean?
good one I was gonna ask.
Between all of the places you've worked, if you had to rank them,
This one doesn't seem too exciting, that I'll say. Eridanus,
Yeah.
to what you said, she'll want to make an insight check on you to see if you're suspicious at all. Or expecting of her, rather.
Okay. Do I have to make like a deception check or something to keep a composure?
Yeah,
or
make a deception check for me.
Oh baby, Eridanus is like a natural liar. He came out of the womb gaslighting people. He's bad at lying.
He's really bad at
He's bad at keeping this covered up.
Oh, man, I forgot this person was a little good at insight. Hold on.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I suppose if I failed, then it's pretty obvious. I'm surprised that it was Jas coming in that I am very deeply suspicious at this point.
The smile kind of drops. So why are you poking around in my business?
Eridanus is going to give a bit of a shrug.
There's no point in playing coy with it. You know why I'm here. You were looking
I
for
suppose
me.
you could call it curiosity. Jas wasn't exactly being too subtle about her dealings. And once I'd heard about the mirror, well, there's not exactly too many celestial beings running around, giving out strange mirrors and gifts. I thought I'd see for myself what kind of entity was stirring up all of this interesting curiosity in this city.
Curiosity it is, then. Well, for someone who is just passively curious, you sure did take the right route. I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be able to poke into my workings so thoroughly, but here I am surprised. You found me. You succeeded. What are you looking for out of this? Just knowledge? Are you looking to gain something? Perhaps some items of your own?
I think I've had enough of cursed items and paying a price as your lovely intermediary, as the camp puts it. I'm more curious in just figuring out what it is that you had to gain from all of this business. What did Jas even have to offer or to benefit you? You, I suppose, helped her, even if indirectly, with such a matter.
Squints her
And
eyes a
moreover,
little
what
bit.
are you?
That's the question. As you ask that, I would like you to make me a persuasion check with advantage, given that you did every Jas thing ever. If anyone would like to add, actually, it wouldn't matter. It's already advantage. She kind of squints her eyes at you for a minute at the mention of what are you. So that's it. You just want to know what or who I am?
We also want
There.
to help people.
Help people. That's what you're trying to do?
In our own, perhaps at times blundering and heavy-handed manner, but yes.
So you fancy yourselves heroes, then? Alright. Then maybe you can help me. I suppose this place will be fine. She'll kind of walk up and look over to you, Eric's. Do you mind moving over to the other seat?
Scoot over.
She'll kind of take a large backpack, or smaller but filled decently to the brim, and kind of lay it on the seat next to her. You know, she wasn't necessarily wearing this before, but you see it just kind of come out of her form as if via some form of illusion. Placing it on the ground, you see it packed fully with all sorts of trinkets and whatnot. Maps and scrolls and papers and parchment. She gets ready to sit down. First, she snaps her fingers. You watch the illusion fade. Whoop! Oh my Jess!
Let me pull up my light real quick.
Is it Darby?
Just whip it out. Oh god.
It's Darby.
Before you, you see a figure with yellow skin. Long pointed ears. Black, rather decently kempt hair. And a sunken nose and almost dour expression with defined boneworks in the face. Covered in scholarly robes and strange otherworldly attire not befitting this very city. And a deep scowl which covers the face. She looks at you all. My name is Pamre. I would say it's a pleasure, but you drew me out. And now I'm interested. You've learned who I am. So now what? I doubt you've ever seen someone like myself, but I have to ask. Who are you? I'm looking at you, Eridanos. Nice, kind of focusing.
I am somebody who is lost, I suppose. Trying to go forward while still looking back. Trying to reach for things that I don't entirely remember. Things I'm not sure if I even wish to go back to. But I seek them out all the same.
Yes. There's something about you. That's the only reason I'm here. Don't forget it. What are you? What connection do you have to astral magics? What are you seeking, Lost One? Because if truly your goal is to help others, then you might be able to help me.
I have these dreams. Perhaps I first thought them to be awakenings. Council of Scholars. They don't remember who exactly they are either. It's me that they are relying upon to look for information as to what had befallen all of us in the past. I had gleaned some little bits from a certain pact with a certain strange gem in the Betrayer's Rise of a failed attempt at ascension to something higher. Many, many years ago. Evidently it had failed. I woke up in I suppose a museum of all places. And since then I've been trying to piece together what exactly happened. Who exactly my patrons, I suppose, were. They only come to me in bits and pieces, and it seems like they've grown ever more distant recently.
That's it. You see a slight smile creep on her face. I found you. Cassiopean. Allow me to introduce myself a little more proper, and give you my own sort of context, since you are so generous as to share your. My people are not common to these lands. I doubt you met any others like me, because we would never meet people like yourselves unless we absolutely needed to. I am what is known as a Githyanki. Our people are ones of the stars, traveling the astral sea, searching for clues and knowledge. And people like yourself. I knew there was something strange in this city, and I've been looking for it. Little did I know, it was looking for me as well. I know of your order, of what you sought to do. I've studied your kind for quite some time now.
His kind? What do you mean by that?
Him and his associates, the Cassiopeans, formed under the very same constellation. They were...
Aerodonus' eyes light up at that. He leans in.
They were seekers of the divine, during a time before even Vespin Chloris had begun the rift that would start the calamity. They sought divination through alternative means to that of which the matron took. That by searching the stars, they could achieve such things. We've known of them for a long time. They pervaded our homeland, and made a connection with our people, and have encouraged us to enter these lands. However, tragedy most certainly struck before any breakthroughs could truly be made. Or, so it was suspected. And I am hoping I am wrong. The rest of your order, what befalls them if you are here before me, devoid of memory and lost?
Aerodonus for a moment. Evidently some kind of tragedy, as you put it. Those who at least remain, they're lost now. Of their number, only I managed to find my way back into this plane. It would seem the others are lost. They're trapped somewhere inside some kind of an archive. One that seems familiar, yet from the gaps I can see that they are in... Well, they're in the celestial voids beyond somewhere. Out in that infinity.
Temps. That. I hate my mic. It sucks. Anyways.
Alright, you're good.
Vespin's attempts were foolish and ignorant, for lack of better word. He thought he could take what was already owned, whereas your kind sought something new. I and my people believe you were close. But now it's evident to me that your thoughts are scattered, and probably eradicated with whatever knowledge you had of this ascension along with it. Perhaps stopped by an exterior force, perhaps sabotage. It matters not. I am here to help you. Believe it or not.
Well, that's good news.
Oh, certainly. Good news for us all. You and your people have knowledge beyond mortal comprehension, lost to the calamity, but not gone. And now, you have the chance to reclaim it. I would like to help you find it.
Eridanis thinks on this. In my dreams, I had seen a city that was sinking into the sea, I suppose, being drowned.
Yes. I've heard whispers, but it's my lack of interest in such subject that keeps me away from it. However, if it is prevalent to what we seek, then so be it. However, I must also ask. Signatures and bends in the arcane. They're hard to detect, but not impossible. Many of the people in this room who sit around me are strange, but some stranger than others in different ways. You look to Finzyra. What relation do you have to the cosmic?
Oh, my thing muted wrong. Oh my god.
I sense residual power of Dunamis within you.
Yes. How did you get that exactly?
It's as easy to read as a children's book once you understand it.
Well, that's concerning, but okay.
Do
Yeah.
not worry. The people of this world, in that sense, are children when it comes to such magic. I would doubt they could find it even if they tried.
I don't really know much of an answer for you other than, I guess, on a few rare occasions, I also have vision-like dreams that have a very bright star in the sky, but just the one.
Just the one. Very well. Then perhaps we can all help each other. I wish to know more about how your people have learned such magics, looking to Finzyra, and to you, to learn what knowledge you have lost. If we have a deal, then we will work together, bringing each other closer to the truth than either of us might have been able to reach on our own.
If it's just people with vision-like dreams you're searching for, then I'm afraid you've got four of a kind.
Perhaps it could be so that you're all connected. It is a piece I will not rule out. Though the Cassiopeia constellation itself has 5 stars, at least of prevalence.
Well, Harrryyyson is going to give a nod, and he's going to pull out his star charts. I don't think I have it here in my inventory, but I'm going to pull it out.
I know what you're
anyways.
talking about, yeah.
I'm going to pull out my weird translucent scroll or chart, and I'm going to lay it out on the table.
Kind of,
At least with me, you have your deal. And he's going to look to Eric's and Persephone. If it is the same city underneath this one that we're looking for, I suppose it is in all of our interests in the end. Wouldn't you agree? There can't be 2 cities buried beneath the waters of this one.
There might be. The city is rather large.
I suppose one must keep an open mind about such things. But let us walk together on this path at least to find this remnant of another age. I will unfold the charts and I guess explain to the Githyanki here
I'll
just what I've
put her
been able
name
to
on her
piece
token.
together.
Now that you know her name, I'll put it down.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how you spell it. Okay.
Promenade. She'll look at the chart, and before you explain, to notate what Eric's and Persephone might have in matter of this, she'll say, "To the 2 of you, I do not know your place in all of this currently, and perhaps you have none. But, seeing as this is a package deal, I might be able to make it worth all your whiles." She pats the backpack next to her. "I bring many things from beyond. Things you have already seen in action, but some more sensible than what I give to Alizakam. The halfling gets my less perfectioned projects. I would be able to provide you with many things. Power, equipment, in exchange for wealth and help. Finances get you far here, and unfortunately I lack your world's currency." If you would be willing to parlay and connect with me, assisting in these endeavors.
Look,
2 errors.
I haven't understand like half the shit you just said, but as long as you're selling us stuff, sure.
Precisely. It's all you need to understand.
I'm not sure about agreeing to help you, but I will help Harrryyyson.
Wonderful. I ask only that you buy wares and fight strange things. Now, on to what's important. This. She'll look at your star chart. What is this? How did you acquire it? What does it mean to you?
It was an ordinary star chart until we got onto taken on an expedition into the Betrayer's Rise. There, I'd spoken with a strange, I suppose, a deity of sorts. It helped me transform this map into something more. It spoke of being able to pinpoint exactly where the source, I suppose, of all this tragedy had occurred. But it's been eluding me recently. I haven't been able to exactly put together the pieces, or rather even begin to find them. You can see here, he would just point out the bits where, I guess he would have like drawn like question marks, areas that would have remained blank on the star chart. You can see here, some of these are missing. Unfortunately, whatever knowledge I had accrued before, well, it eludes me now.
Ah, through the violet. It is no map, it is a rubric. Look. She'll point out the different stars in the constellation. It is Cassiopeia. She'll take the maps you already have laid out on the table and search for a map of Marquette. She'll point to it. This is your map. And she'll kind of motion her hand towards you to do the rest.
So the star chart does overlay over Marquette's,
Certainly
or
can if you place it there.
I suppose I will. You'll place it over a section of the map. We do have a map of Exandria, don't we?
We have a map of Marquette now.
Ooh, lovely.
A map of Marquette that we can't see.
Just fucking loading. Gotta give
You
me a
don't have
second.
vision on this scene.
Yeah, I know. I gotta enable your vision. Boom, there you go.
And I'll shine a light
Oh,
from
boom.
the star chart onto the map below.
I still see nothing.
I also
As you-
have my
Can
own
you still
light,
not
my
see
own
anything?
orb.
I cannot.
No.
Give me 1
I can
second.
see everyone's cursors, though.
Let me enable clouds on this map for fun.
Can you see what I'm drawing?
And let me, what?
Damn, your map comes with clouds installed?
Players, you guys can all see the map in the top bar now, so you can get to it whenever you want, but here we go. There you go, you should be able to see now.
Ooh, it's all grayscale. Ooh, hold on.
It's dark.
It's dark
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's night. Let me just go ahead and make it brighter. We don't need it to be night at the moment.
Ooh. Interesting.
It's still dark, hold on. Darkness level, there you go, you can see now. As the map overlays and the light shines on it, you see points shown to you on the map. Locations throughout the city of Marquette, or island of Marquette, fuck. Continent, whatever.
The little stars
Various
are the
points of
constellation.
interest.
Mm.
Things that might not even make sense to someone, unmarked on the map. This is where you will need to go. When the time is right. If you want
Holy
answers,
shit, you actually made the Cassiopeia constellation.
if you wish for answers, you must find the knowledge that your scholars hold. Of them, there are 5. 5 points.
Damn.
These scholars are in Marquette.
Sorry, someone walked in. Not so much as their knowledge is. You see, when the continent was shattered, they were scattered. Their remains, and what lies in their minds. The scholars had names. Kaf, Shadar, Cassiope, Rushba, and Sejin. And each of them has a location. If you can find that, then I believe we could perhaps go closer to the truth. Hmm. But it's obviously a lofty endeavor to travel so far to so many places. Especially when you find yourselves busy with so much. I can assure you, whatever endeavors you seek, this is great. Perhaps greater than whatever you look towards. I would not pass it up.
Harrryyyson is gonna look over to the other 3, realizing that this is, if he does follow after this, he's gonna basically have to cross the entire fucking continent. Or island, whichever it is. I wasn't actually aware that parts of Marquette were still verdant, actually. Nice.
Oh, they are, yes. The entire edge of the CotN still jungle.
Alright, so I do a little traveling. Shouldn't be too hard.
More than
If the skyports are still working, it might not be. But that's a question that's still... for which the answer remains at large.
To do that, you would need to acquire an airship. Or at least a captain willing to take you out to such dangerous locations. Of course I can help with that. But not for free.
You can get us an airship.
I can get you a captain. Or at least leverage to convince one. You'll have to put on some pretty faces if you want to truly sell yourselves to him, but I believe he's crazy enough and owes me enough to hear you out.
They're just gonna look back at the map. These locations don't conjure up any kinds of memories, do they? Just now that I'm looking
Beta
at
Lore
it.
2.
They don't seem familiar to you yet, but there's a sense of joy or recognition in your mind. As if those scholarly thoughts you've heard before, a part of your own, are certainly pleased with the results of this.
These locations are certainly far-flung. I wonder, though, would these be ruins? Locations of their bodies?
Ruins, yes. Some might be more inhabited than others, but for the most part they should all be abandoned. Perhaps old temples where bits and pieces of their selves were collected and stored. Maybe not necessarily flung, but over time people have found things and kept them for themselves. God damn it. Fucking damn it.
Pretty much.
Oh god, I need to go upstairs and grab dinner real quick.
Sure, we
So,
can take a break, I guess.
here's
while I
what I'm
think
gonna
about
do.
this.
Driver.
She's going to say, consider this. While you contemplate whether or not you wish to pursue this, and pursue getting that airship captain that I mentioned, how about I show you some of the things that I'd be willing to trade?
Sure.
Alright, now I can open the shop to you before I leave.
Okay.
That'll keep us busy for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like leaving the class and just putting on the TV.
Baby sensory video.
Bill.
It really
make
is
a
the
fan-
baby sensory
make a-
video.
You make a fantastic point.
No, don't you fucking dare. Here's the shop, here's the reveal, good luck. I'll be back.
Holy fuck.
Mm.
Alright,
Holy
so we're not
shit.
gonna have money anymore.
No, we're not. We are not. Oh my god. Oh my god, Finzyra.
I put on in-flight entertainment.
Are you seeing the shit, Finzyra?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see it. I'm looking. My eyes.
Sorry, what were we looking at?
Everything that's here.
Aw, his finger doesn't match up with any of the locations. Fuck.
I could have matched it up, but I was lazy.
I tears in my eyes.
Holy shit, that sword.
Do you think he's selling that, or that's like the stuff that he just has equipped?
He's selling it. I just want you all to know, Nerd knew I wasn't buying any of this, so he had me help price them.
Oh my god. Why did
Wand
you
of
make
Binding.
some of them so expensive?
What? Okay, hold on. What's the roll of stars?
That wasn't my choice.
Blah, 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 blah. 6 stars. Blah, 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 blah.
I was a backboard, I was not the decision maker.
Are you reading this shit with the robe of stars?
Yeah!
That's why it's 17,000 gold, guys.
Oh, the robe of scintillating colors. Nerd knew I was... Nerd knew I had my eye on that.
Yeah.
17,000 gold.
Yeah. You can enter the astral plane, my guy.
Maybe we'll drink the potion of possibility with the possibility we could have that much money one time.
I just have to sell everything I own.
I mean, guys, you know, it's just, after we stop the casino jackers tonight, we could instead become the jackers, you know?
Holy shit. The Cowl of Stars. Blah, blah, blah. Save DC. Oh. 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 Ring of
Y'all seeing this
Evasion.
baby century shit? It's going hard.
What if we just rob him while Nerd's not here?
What if you're
Ow.
Just commit D&D gold fraud.
Oh my god.
Nerd, I actually have a 71,800 gold on me, so I can buy everything she has in inventory. You do so. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, this dancing greatsword is just magic weapon.
Avoid your staff is a +1 though.
It's true.
Ba, 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 ba.
Teleport.
Teleport, pass wall, banishment.
Let's all take the time to acknowledge that
I'm dying.
that she's carrying all this in probably a regular backpack. 100% regular, not a bag of holding. Definitely true.
There was a bag of holding in that last shop we were at.
It's a haversack, but
Yeah,
yes.
there's a haversack, yeah.
Teleport.
God, can you imagine how expensive copying a 7th level spell is going to be?
Yeah.
I don't think you can copy a spell from a staff.
No, I mean when we finally get access to a 7th level spell at like end of the campaign, level, what are we? We'd be 15, 13, something like that.
It's a good thing you get 2 for free if you want.
You could buy it right now for 9,500.
Ah, damn.
Guys, we can't let Fanzara buy the staff. They might go visit their family, and we can't have that.
What the fuck?
I find myself screwed
Why?
once more.
Can't have you being happy.
Why?
Because adventurers have to be miserable.
Bro.
If you go see
Yes,
your family, you'll stop.
This all
That's
this
not
lies
true.
out of my price range. What did you guys buy? Hold on, why are you all so poor? What the fuck happened?
I paranoid bought things
There-
to keep myself
There's
safe.
there's one person in this party with the money. Everyone else is poor.
No, I'm seeing Eric's here has 571 gold to his name.
That's
no,
not
you forgot
including
the
the.
untaxed loot.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still the. Oh,
he
okay.
has 4K.
That's wild speculation. I do not have 4,000 gold of untaxed loot.
Yeah. Not 4,000 gold of untaxed loot, not at all.
Not even close.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I am never spending another like gold again until I get that robe of scintillating colors and or the dancing greatsword. Holy shit!
The party funds has been
The
abolished. It's
greatsword
pandemonium.
uses your attack bonus.
Me looking at
Which
the
is like
ring to
minus
save me
2.
from dying to the assassin. Regretting my $3,000 purchase at Gilmore's.
Astronomy archive.
What
Let's
return?
see. Spellcasting focus.
You think they'll
for your
let me
wizard
return it at
spells,
full
recharges.
value?
I mean, that's what I do with the rapier.
God.
You could sell it to her.
I mean, yeah, you could.
She has 0 GP.
You could
That
trade
is
it.
true.
She
She's
doesn't
poor,
have
yeah.
money.
She needs human. She needs like earthly money. What a bozo! Imagine coming from like space and just not having earthling money, so you gotta trade
Wow.
away like rare level artifacts.
You're one to talk, sitting here pining about the stuff you can't afford.
Your mic is
Mike
quiet.
Sorry, I just my mind's been blown.
If there was anyone,
And Zyra and I were both just
am I louder now?
going crazy.
Yes. Yes. you
Yeah.
are.
If there was anyone to sell 400 gemstones of untaxed loot to, it would be this woman. 4,000 gemstones, rather. Why is it 3,995 GP of untaxed loot now?
You gave 5 away.
You gave 5. You could convert it all to money.
Pardon?
You
But
could
then it's
convert it all to
taxable.
money. Oh my god.
I donated 5 of it to the church because the church doesn't pay taxes.
Well, if you want to sell those gems off, you could have 3,995 gold coins in your inventory.
I could, but what would I do with that kind of money?
Buy something.
Spend it, certainly. On something,
I mean,
maybe.
on what? I mean, there's not really a lot.
Yeah. Regardless, if there are any questions regarding her wares, I'm back now. She'll kind of say, as I have voyaged to the stars and explored the many depths of this world, I have found myself coming into acquisition with some rather rare finds that have assorted my own collection. Anything you see her pull out of her bag to show off, you notice her bag is certainly a gateway, perhaps a handy haversack or something to access an extra-dimensional space.
Damn. Oh, wait, the Rod of the Pack Keeper. I did not realize you can regain a Warlock spell slot.
You certainly
Holy
can.
moly.
That's your +2 weapon.
The fucking archive and the staff. You're fucking putting candy in front of my face. I can't handle it.
That's what this entire shop is.
I know. And I hate it.
Oof.
Look at your staff to a commoner. Send them on their fucking way. He's really gonna buy thousands of gold worth of items, gang, and just give them to commoners. That's what we're planning.
Real shit.
No.
You're
Stephanie just
responsible.
rummaging through everything with everyone else.
I think if I
Backs off
bought
and just
that
sits back
Voyager
down.
staff
That's a
for a
bad
full
perspective.
price and then gave it to the first commoner I see, Benzire would kill them.
Sorry, what'd you say, Persephone?
I just said that's about what I expected after looking through all their stuff. Not interested in any of it.
She'll say, perhaps now that I know the type of people I'm dealing with, I could acquiesce something more to your liking.
You got powder that explodes?
I suppose I could.
Wait, really?
It would be a minor inconvenience, at best. You speak of your rudimentary weapons, yes?
I mean, I thought they were pretty good, but sure.
Well,
I'm not asking for a laser gun.
fucking yeah! It's just not gonna give you a laser gun. Is that what you said to her, Persephone, or you?
One topaz annihilator, please.
Oh my god.
No, that's what Eric said in chat.
Oh, okay. She says, I have many established connections throughout this city. I have made fast friends quickly. And a lot of people owe me many different things. If it's something harder to get that you wish to acquire, then you've come to the right place.
Well, how long will that take you?
I could put it in your hands. There's a place in the city you could go to buy it. A linen's store.
Oh, is it down?
It is a front for a black market ran by the Myriad. I've had minor connections with the past, handling them. And I know a few of their members, and by chance, their password. However, you would need to make friends with them yourselves, should you actually go there. Though I doubt for your type, that would be very hard.
I'll take that as a compliment. So that's the password.
Whitestone Green. Just order anything as you would. Say the word. And make it sound subtle. Don't worry about the guards there. From what I know, they pay about everyone off. You might not suspect it to be a front for crime when you arrive, but I assure you, it's more than you think.
We had our suspicions.
Everyone else is going to file that away.
Someone better write that down on their notes.
I did. I wrote that down so fast.
Listen, the second you said it, I remember the hat. Like, I didn't forget the hat.
Yes, for reference to what Keaton's referring to. At the beginning of the campaign, the first merchant you ever met was selling a hat that was in the color of Whitestone Green.
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
green, funky-looking hat. Yeah.
Keep my bits and pieces stored away. Yes. She says, but on to different matters. If there is nothing you wish to purchase at the moment, perhaps we could work out an alternative job. Something to get us started. If you're interested. And do not worry about a time limit. This is one that you can handle of your own accord, though the chaos it will bring to the city would most certainly pose some sort of limit.
Adonis will sit back, kind of putting his hands up. You've given us plenty. It only seems fair, at least for me, to give you, well, a good turn. In turn.
Very well. There's an artist in the city. I could hardly remember his name. I'm sure if you ask around the Opalite Forum, you'll be able to locate him, but he shows off his works there every once in a while. You see, he's quite popular in this city amongst the nobles. And recently he wished to enhance his work. Hearing of him, and getting connected to him via Alazakam, I was curious to make some money. I sold him some special canvases to really bring his work to life. You can imagine how that went. All of the paintings that he's made have come to life and have terrorized their clientele. Bit by bit and piece by piece. And the only way to really put an end to that is destroying the paintings. And the monsters that they summoned. The reason this pertains to me is because I expected this artist to draw beautiful landscapes or perhaps kittens, not dragons and worms. But now, powerful magical creatures are running around with celestial origin, which most certainly does not help me maintain subtlety. All I ask is that you go and you kill some monsters, and destroy some paintings. If you do it, I'll enhance your abilities, and get you in contact with the Skyport captain. It's a win-win.
Hells, that sounds good to me.
For reference to
gives a nod of his head.
To reference to what she means, she'll give all of you a little ability score boost.
Okay, come on, guys. How shady can she possibly be?
How bad can I possibly be? You see?
How bad can she possibly be? She just came in and answered all of my life's questions and then dropped like then just popped open like the mother of all magical armories in front of us. And now she's offering a point increase. How bad could she possibly come on? I feel like we should really just, like, come on.
Dude, I'm all in on the Gith train. She hasn't done any runaround bullshit. Like, hell yeah.
You see, these are the kinds of people that you deal with in the astral plane. There's no bullshit.
Don't have to sign any contracts. Don't even go through a training program. Hell yeah.
It's all fun and games until we get back from doing all these side quests and she pulls off her Githyanki mask and it's 6 knives.
Dude, I wouldn't even be mad. Fucking hell yeah.
Hold it there, partners. You see different people come out of the nearby curtains. This is the cohabitation of life.
Oh my god.
The day they show up, it's gonna be pandemonium. The session's tone is going to end.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
I think Erotatus is down, and from the looks of it, are the others go for this as well.
Dude, she just gave me into the black market. I'm fucking elated.
Yeah, I mean...
What do you say, Erix? At least this can be another good turn in helping people.
Oh, you would certainly help people.
Chaos it could unleash, but if it helps people...
Certainly. If left alone, I must assure you these creatures he's painted are just as powerful, if not a little bit more, than the real deal. There's no telling how many of them have awoken. If we're lucky, the owners of these new pieces haven't poked around with them too much, and you might even be able to find some of them dormant. Doesn't mean you won't still have to banish whatever is in it, but at the very least, the destruction might be kept to a minimum, giving you ample time to prepare yourselves, seeing as you have more tasks to handle.
When we do find these paintings, how is it that we go about banishing them then? Can't imagine it's just as easy as carving a knife through the canvas.
Simply so it is. All you need to do is channel whatever creature is within the painting. It should happen as soon as you attempt to bring any damage to the piece. Kill whatever comes out of it, and then once that happens, the spirit will return to the painting, and you slash it into twine. Or bash it. I'm not picky.
So these paintings are just scattered about.
Yes.
Well, if we find the artist who painted them, I'm sure he wouldn't mind giving us a list of his clients with
Precisely.
a bit of persuasion, perhaps?
My point exactly. As I said, he frequents the Opalite Forum. It's north of the city, northeast.
Is that northwest in the city or northeast out of the city?
Northeast in the city.
Okay. Because we did just get the map, I had to check.
It's marked on your Jewel of Hope map, the Opalite Forum.
Yeah,
You passed
checking
by
out
it.
now.
It's near Gilmore's, kind of north of Gilmore's in the donut shop.
North. Oh my god, it was right there.
Regardless, she says, in any other matter, should you complete these tasks, or wish to simply use what I'm offering further, you have magical means to reach out, yes?
That is me.
Good. Yes. Good. Then you will have no problem finding me. But As I said, I like to do things a little more secretively. I would prefer, next time we meet, it be in a less public location. Not that this one is terrible.
Just thinking where else we can find that's even more private.
That's a bingo.
What? Oh my
Just
god.
running out of bingo.
All you needed was
Only
for
if-
me to
only if
sign?
we-
That's all you
Only
needed?
if we count the one thing as a religious encounter. I don't know what the jury is on that.
Mm.
We didn't really encounter any religion.
I mean, we did encounter religion because there was religion there, so that's why I'm
Oh
asking
my
jury verdict.
god.
Suppose that one is more loose. If we want to be more specific on what we count as religion, I would say we don't count that. You received no specific blessings, nor spoke really much of religion.
All right, I will not be getting a bingo this session. That was the only one that was possible.
Alright, regardless. She'll say, "You will not struggle to find me, I'm sure of it. I'm going to leave. Unless there's anything else you wish to do or say."
Give me like one more minute to just count up my pocket change and see if
Please
I can.
do.
I love how no one wants to ask Eric's for money. Absolutely no one.
I'm just going through my
I
nickels
mean,
here, like
that's not true, but
That's
an
not
ask.
true. No one doing it.
That's not true. I don't want to do it.
fucking extravagance. Okay.
Eric is a lot of money. Ask him.
Girls for money.
dude, you can trade a thing with her.
Trade?
What do you-
I don't have
what do
anything
you-
that expensive to trade.
Didn't you say you just bought something crazy expensive?
I have
She'll buy
bought
any
like 3
magical wares.
things.
She'll buy magic items.
Buy him with what gold, dude? She's broke.
We can barter and trade and whatever else.
Here,
I'm pretty sure she has some kind of weird. She might have some weird astral space bucks.
It'll be the same thing that you had happen at the back at the barracks, where you could just trade up for different items.
Oh
If you happen to have
god,
something wealthy enough,
I don't.
or get a bit of a tab with her.
A tab?
Yeah. I mean, bank up
I
a
don't
bunch
think you're
of
gonna
money.
want to run up a tab. I don't think you're gonna want to run up a tab with a person who can like cross dimensions. By the way, who has like
Her stat block is something to behold.
We're robbing you. Oh, really? Power kill. Ah.
It's a little worse.
Trader the
It's a
gold.
little worse.
She can annihilate you and make you forget completely who all of you are.
Oh my
wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Did we try to rob her?
What? No. Oh God, no.
In a past life, you might have. You never know.
No, I mean the scholars.
Threw her hands
Get
on the
annihilate.
gift. That's what happened.
She can annihilate you, make you figure who are. I wonder what happened to Eridonis.
Don't worry about it.
You look very
Anyways.
unannihilated, so.
Well, he was bones before he became Flash
I was
again.
gonna say.
Eridonis, it's
Oh,
saying
damn.
here you've got 1,990 gold.
Yeah, but I need to spend it wisely because I'm not sure. I might also just
Fair.
save up for the robe of skin tilating colors,
Skin
Because-
violating.
so I can finally fulfill my dreams of being Joseph from the hit Broadway musical. Joseph had a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh my
Flashbang cloak.
Your dreams. You could certainly achieve those dreams. You could also get that.
All right, you know what? I'm not gonna buy anything. I will
I also
practice financial responsibility.
I restated the Cowl of Stars to have constellation names instead of Theros god names.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. That's cool
think
as
goes
shit.
through. There's
I
a
think
lot of
Fenzira and I are both gonna be scrimping and saving for the next little while.
you don't even want
Yeah.
to buy one little. You don't even want to buy one little thing from here.
Party funds no longer exist. Free for all.
Come on, you got rich folk all around in your party. I'm sure you could ask for some
One
help.
rich
Go through
folk.
go through those party funds, you know.
There are no party
I got
funds.
a question.
There's
for you.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
the way that the Gauntlets of Flaming Fury are worded, it says, as a bonus action, you can cause magical flames to envelop 1 or 2 melee weapons in your grasp. And then each flaming weapon deals extra damage. Flames last until the combat you use them in ends. So if I'm grasping a weapon and I set it on fire, and then I put it down to pick up something else temporarily, can I go back and pick up my weapon and it's still on fire?
For the sake of it, I'll say... I think about that.
Like, say I gotta, grapple somebody or something.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'll say that will be the way it can work, yeah. Just for the sake of it, the way I want it to work is you can just use it 1 combat a day, basically.
Or, what if my weapon gets disarmed from me and it's on the ground?
You'll still be able to ignite it. Just, it's a little weird or strange, but just say it works for 1 combat.
Alright, in that case, I would like to trade Riptide for the Dancing Greatsword.
Riptide, that's your old sword. It's gone now?
No, it's the crossbow.
Oh, it's the crossbow. Okay.
The Law of Equivalent Exchange.
Is it the same price?
They're both 2,100.
Alright then, go ahead and remove Riptide, and I'll go ahead and add the Dancing Greatsword to your inventory.
I can get into a trade window.
There is a flaming dancing
You wouldn't be able to
greatsword in our
exchange them.
future.
I added it to your I added it to your inventory. It's all done and managed.
Either
It does
way.
require attunement, though.
Rod of the Pact Keeper is attractive, but so is being able to literally blind and stun everybody I don't like. Shut up, nerd. Flashbang robe.
An extra spell slot. Flashbang.
We gotta get to the casino.
Oh, fuck it. You only live once. You know what? Fine. Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, baby! 2 items got purchased. That's huge.
How do I hold on? I can't seem to click. Wait.
Is there shop being stupid again?
Wait, hold on. Let me just close and go.
Okay. Some shops are being a little weird. I don't know why. Modules just... My foundry's falling apart. It needs to be upgraded when this is done.
Yeah, okay. I can't seem to drag it out, but I can just subtract the money to buy it, and I guess you can
Please
just...
do.
Yeah, Okay, hold on. 5k minus...
It's in your inventory once you subtract the money.
Yippee. Alright, peasants. I'm just as poor as the rest of you now.
Wow.
Peasants. Low socioeconomic
Filthy peasants. You dwellers of the lower socioeconomic classes. I am with you. I understand. I'm one of you now. You know, I'm something of a beggar myself.
Anyways.
I don't
You know,
suppose we
also-
would have passed a shop that just sells mundane items, would we have?
Pretty much any of the shops you've been to could sell you mundane stuff if you're trying to get it. Depends on what you want.
I would like a mirror.
Okay,
I
you
have
can
a
buy a
mirror.
mirror. Just subtract the right amount of money for if you want your own mirror. Just assume mundane items your group can get just about anywhere in the city. I'm just not going to make shops and put like 1 million mundane items in them unless there's something special that I think would make sense in a shop.
Okay, something strange, nerd. I'm gonna trade her the Circlet of Blasting, but as with before, I can't seem to like it's not in the trade window, but it's worth 1.5k GP.
As I said, she doesn't really have a ton of money at the moment, so what you can do is you can just hold on to it and trade it with her later, or you can give it to her now and then she'll just remember how much she owes you, basically.
Oh no, what I figured is because if
She'll take it off your next purchase.
Let's say yeah. Could I have given her the Circlet of Blasting and then just marked off that from the price of the Rod of the Pact Keeper?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you mean. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like it's
You're right. I forgot about that actually.
Minus
the Rod of the Pact Keeper was how much money?
3,500. So it actually works out. So I only subtract.
I put that in her inventory.
Yeah.
So
I would have given her 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold. Alright, choose 2,000 gold, and you can go ahead and remove the circuit of blasting.
Never mind, peasants. I'm no longer in the same socioeconomic class as you.
Wow.
Once again, you are piece.
Oh, just a couple hours away from payday. Just a couple hours away.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-chingery.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
not that
yeah.
much money, but it's money.
Money, oh money, how I of the...
I'm
Anyways.
ready.
Yeah, calm down. Cool your jets, Finny.
Oh, call
Anyways.
me that.
Is
Ah,
anywhere else we should go spend our gold before we?
Yeah.
I don't got
Is your
any.
work here with the Githyanki finished?
It is for me.
Anyone else?
I was never buying anything to begin with, so.
Eridanos? Eridanos is dead?
We lost them.
Alright, I'll assume he's done as well then, most likely. Seems like most of his purchases have been made, and worst case we can roll things back a little bit if he has more to say, and answer some stuff after session. Regardless, you'll watch as he'll transmogrify back into Jas, just gonna remove the token for better, or for worse for that case. And with that, walk out of the room. Eyeing your group up one more time before putting on a faker smile and departing. If you can group to your own devices once more.
Well, I suppose that was successful.
Certainly was something.
What time is it now? This place has no windows. It's impossible to tell the time of day.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh,
It needs to be much later, so we'll just assume you get a long time.
Where is the linen shop, by the way?
Harrryyyon's linens?
You can find it on the map.
Right to the south.
I can't find it on the map.
Directly south.
Why not?
Thank you, Story. I don't
Why
know
can't
how
you
you
find
know
it?
that, so instantly. Oh my god, there's bookmarks.
Yeah, dumb, idiot, dumb.
I don't like you, you know that?
Have you
kinda
been
stinky.
on this map the whole time without the bookmarks?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everything's labeled, dude. There's so many bookmarks.
Every time I asked about it, nobody answered.
Oh my god, what do you mean no one answered? Anyways, your group finished up business with the Githyanki. She
Excellent.
departed, and your group
I
left
mean
your
what I
devices
said.
to leave into the city.
Okay, just to establish something here. Our
What?
business with the city concerning the Veil. It's happening at what time again?
3 a.m. Oh wait, business with the Veil. No, tomorrow.
The
This
Veil
thing
is happening tomorrow, but the casino job is happening much later into the night. Your group can show up early, though.
I mean,
There's still
sure.
preparations that you can make.
Let me just see. How long does it take to attune to an item?
About an hour.
Beautiful. Guess what I'm going to be doing for an hour?
No one is surprised.
So your group's gonna take a
Beautiful.
nice long walk to get to your casino job.
Yep.
An
Well,
hour more.
out of curiosity, what's the walk look like from the linens back to the casino?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hold on. She did say
I
we
would
have to
say-
make friends with the Myriad before we just pop in there. Otherwise, we're gonna pop in there, and then they're gonna pop us.
You make friends with them after you get in.
I would say you'd likely be able to handle. You know, I'll say it would be time when you guys get back to the casino if you went to the linen shop now. It'll be 2 o'clock. So you have an hour to.
I'll wait till payday. It's fine.
All right.
I'm never missing any attack again. I have a plus 11 attack modifier. If I'm
You
missing an
shouldn't have
attack
said
at
that.
this point,
6
I'm gonna
nat
shoot
ones.
myself.
A point of note. Overhead, the sky darkens and the moons rise.
Oh, wait a moment.
As time moves forward, you notice that not too long from now, perhaps the next night, it'll be a full blood-red ruidus moon. Ill omen will come. Tomorrow is its arrival.
Eridonus is gonna turn,
Happy
look over to
birthday,
Fenzira.
Fenzira.
Well, I suppose I should wish you a happy birthday, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of gifts, but I suppose a Githyanki merchant coming upon us is one sort of a pleasant turn.
I'll take not dying as my birthday present this year.
Bah.
Welcome back.
I hate everything. Anyway.
Well, you're here.
Give me a second, I'm just setting up maps so you guys have a little bit of time to talk. Anyways, I just foreshadowed the red moon rise tomorrow.
Very cool.
It was like the little intro to the blood moon inside of Tears of the Kingdom. Again. Soon the blood moon rises.
I will have to go buy myself a Nintendo Switch, Tears of the Kingdom, play through the previous game to get that reference.
Breath of the Wild? No, it's in Breath of the Wild as well. The blood moon? Yeah. It basically just resets all the monsters in the game. So like if you wiped out an entire area filled with monsters, then on the blood moon, that area respawns the monster.
Crazy, so we got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the monsters you've ever killed are gonna respawn directly on top of your head.
Okay, well we didn't kill 6 lambs, which is a bit of a shame because now he could respawn and just. Damn it.
Sorry, I'm just making some adjustments. I gotta do a whole bunch of casino adjustment.
You're good.
All the monsters we ever beat respawn on top of us.
The Baylor.
Oh, the Baylor.
Double XP.
Double X.
Vosmaroon right in the middle of a casino.
Let's go round 2.
I think we could take him now.
You reckon?
Yeah, I don't think we gained any levels since then, but I reckon we could take
We
him.
did. We did. Shh.
God, all your old tokens are still on this map.
Oh, there goes Keaton again.
I'm visiting all the older maps right now.
Just a Hurricane Milton moment.
No,
I don't think it is. It looks-
I'm not anywhere near there.
Strategy.
But if anyone can have a Hurricane Milton moment in this call, it's Nerd and no.
Guys!
Oh my goodness.
Security Captain Nadosi. 3rd floor. Make sure there's not any incriminating. Yeah.
Make sure there's no incriminating evidence. Oh wait, it's all incriminating.
Oh boy.
It's closing time.
You guys have no idea how much of a mess the SpongeBob rig we got is. Totally disaster. We have to rebuild it from scratch.
To rebuild the sponge. Oh my god. That's torture.
It's my birthday. Yippee.
Happy birthday. Ah!
Ewan SpongeBob.
Alrighty. The casino is set. As night falls, let me make sure your tokens aren't literally in the middle of nowhere. Let me move some... Nah, it'll be fine right here. Yeah, I'm sure it will be fine. What's this gif?
He's confused.
My honest reaction.
His most honest reaction. Eaton, that's a lie. You have like... I gave you a bullet. Oh wait, no gunpowder. Never mind. Wait, no, you have gunpowder.
8 shots.
Just,
I burned through that gunpowder in 12 seconds.
See, Persephone, this is why you'll never be rich. You gotta be efficient with your shots. You gotta hit like 5 people with every shot. You hit 5 people with every shot, that's like 40 people dead.
I'll let Nerd know that. Hey, Nerd, can I hit 5 people with every bullet?
I suppose you can't.
Well, I tried. An improvised explosive.
Materials and
What guns do you have, Persephone?
3.
I see 4 barrels. You know, you should
By
do
the-
Persephone.
What?
You should strap them all together. And like
What
single
a god-awful idea.
big
Just
That's the
gun.
most wretched thing I've ever heard.
have like a string that connects all
Alright.
the triggers at
I
once.
It's
I
time.
have 3 guns. By the end of the game, I should have 6.
Is the music correct? Move over Mount Gorgon. Why do we have 2 of the same song playing at the same time? That's
It's
weird.
the worst idea you ever heard, but if Orthax said it to you in the middle of the night, you'd be like, damn, it's making a lot of sense.
He would know how to do it, yeah! If he could make that work, then it would work.
Persephone, you can do it right now. Take a rope, wrap it around all 3 guns. Take another rope, weave it through all the triggers.
Alright,
I
music stop.
think how it works.
As you all arrive.
Right.
It did not just happen again.
No, you're fine.
Okay, good.
Bimdernet.
You're here.
Hold on, let me just switch on my lights again, because at this point I feel like we need it.
Mood lighting.
Okay, correction,
Oh my
I need
God.
it.
It's like walking through Las Vegas and the guy next to you has like fucking clothes filled with little glowing lights on him. You good,
Well,
Keith?
this place is strangely empty.
You notice
Oh.
it's quieter tonight.
Poor guy.
There are not a lot of people in the casino in prime hours.
Did you say prime hours?
Prime Casino hours is a little strange. You don't notice even the people who are here really gambling, more just hanging out with one another. And a lot of the attendants and workers are currently just talking with one another or chatting at the moment.
Oh yeah, look who's there. We got Nido. Was Nidosi the one who was gonna give us the job, or no?
It was Edema, the owner of the casino, but
Oh, so
Are you
Nidosi is
guys
supposed
on
to
the
know.
map?
You're
Yeah, hey, not.
I gotta refresh.
yeah, you need to refresh because you're not in the Foundry right now.
I'll drag you along,
Awesome.
but currently the stage is set. People are sitting and all the workers are out just casually about at tables. Strangely.
No lizard racing tonight, it seems.
How unfortunate.
That's a shame. Want to see cheese again?
Excuse me?
A lizard. It's bright yellow.
I suppose I can see the meager creativity behind such a name.
I mean, I don't know if it's creative, but it's funny.
Well, I suppose we should find Edema then. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Oh, wouldn't you know it?
You see you've caught in some eyes as you've walked in.
Let's just go get a, speech or whatever and get to work.
They almost seem a little confused to see your group approaching.
They must be tired of seeing us here.
The Dosi certainly seems like it.
Nose is gonna say, "Hello, what brings you
Hi.
here?"
Security gig.
Your expression's gonna kind of drop a bit, and Adima's gonna say, "So you're the ones who were hired.
One and only.
Best money could buy, they say. We'll see how it holds. I should go. You and Nadosi here have a lot to talk about. A lot to
bet.
talk about. And don't worry about the patrons. We're lighter on people tonight. Most people don't like to gamble closest to the ruinous moon. It's ill omen after all. Pretty low day for business. Do you need anything from me?
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but
It's
pretty
technically
open
today.
today. Technically. Either way, Adema says, if you need anything from me, then you know where to find.
Well, boss.
Just gonna get up from the chair, stand up. There's a security guard standing to attention to the side. She's gonna say, fine. I'll work with what I have. So here's the deal. People aren't going to be here tonight. Not a lot of customers. However, it's currently to my suspect that our coin vault might be getting an attempted robbery. Follow me.
Straight to it.
You make a good point, Eric's.
Hey, we'll see about jumping Darby after we get through whatever's about to happen.
Darby's gonna come in here with all of his bullshit. Shut up, nerd. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, huh? It doesn't do anything.
And she is going to take you all the way up to the 3rd floor.
Coin vault is upstairs.
The highest peak. Or so
Why
it
not?
should be.
Why not keep such a thing in the basement?
We don't have a basement. We have a middle floor and an upstairs. Money goes in through the middle. Here. Staying downstairs a little bit longer in the middle floor, I'll go ahead and show you how it works specifically.
They're gonna put a cartoonishly large hole in the floor, the vault's gonna fall all the way down.
Wow. What a plan. Your
Yeah,
token's
that's
all
the
set.
man.
Alright. As you arrive, she kind of tells the one security guard to wait here for a moment, and she'll start walking. Waiting for all of you to arrive, she'll say, "This is the depository. We put money in here and then it gets sent up to the 3rd floor." She pulls out a set of keys. This is the one opportunity you'll get to come in, so I don't recommend getting too handsy with things. Employees and our coin counter get to come into here. They take the money and they put it into these slots. It's organized very neatly. And then, as I said before, sent up to the main vault. The main vault has multiple security mechanisms in place to ensure that any foul play doesn't occur. However, it would only do so much to a prepared gang. Intelligence suggests that 5 people should be attempting this tonight. What?
Nothing.
What sort of intelligence do we have on these 5 people?
Nothing much, just word of mouth from connections that you don't need to know about. But you need to do.
Members of a larger gang, the Myriad, perhaps.
As I was saying, you don't need to worry about the specifics. We don't have details on who they are, who they're affiliated with. We just know that there might be an attempted sting tonight. Your job will be to stand around, look pretty, and if you see any suspicious activity, report it to me. Here. She pulls out a set of 4 earrings. They all seem to have a small gemstone on them. These will allow you to communicate with me from any floor you're on. Let me go ahead and add these to your inventory should your group take them.
Amen.
Ouch, I don't think Eridonis
Been waiting for these.
I don't think Eridonis has pierced his ears.
I don't have ears.
Poke it through your fin.
You know, true.
Hold on, the image got deleted for these, so I need to get a new picture for them.
Just got my ears pierced at the Lux Run Casino. It's like the equivalent of getting your shit pierced at Claire's.
You don't need to. You don't need to put the earring on if you don't want to. Just hold on to it, and it should work.
Okay, now Eridonis is sad. He was gonna do like a septum piercing.
You can pierce your own ears if you would like to.
Do a tongue piercing.
A tongue piercing for this might not be very comfortable. Here's, for reference, what it looks like.
Yeah.
So I doubt it would feel the greatest if you tried to put that in your tongue.
You could hook it around the top of your fin, like a little...
Alright, it's getting added to each of your inventories one at a time.
Eridonis would totally rock an earring.
Which side would he
There
put
you
it
go.
on, though?
Oh, that's
Side with
important.
the mask or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if he actually has an
at
ear
the
on
base or at the tip.
What?
I don't know
She
if
says-
Eridonis even has an ear anymore on that side of his face, actually, now that I think about it.
She says, these are limited and designed to somewhat look subtle. She kind of motions to her own ear where she's been wearing one ever since you've met her. So don't go blowing all the charges on telling me how your day has been.
One dream of it.
She kind of starts shoving you out of the room. Let's get out of here for now.
Emergencies only.
Exactly. Report if you see anything suspicious whatsoever. She locks it up. The only key to the vault tonight is going to be on my person, and I'm going to keep a close eye on it. The upstairs vault will not be unlocked for any circumstance whatsoever, so should you see anyone attempting it, it's not me. Understood?
If the only key is on your person, does the casino keep spare keys locked up somewhere else?
We've disposed of them somewhere nice for the night. Any extra backup keys should be inside of the coin vault itself.
Are you sure that these would-be thieves haven't gotten their hands on one already?
Any entrance into the coin vault has been reported multiple times over, so it's highly unlikely.
Could they possibly try to hit this vault from above? Outside of the premises, perhaps?
Perhaps. If you would like to try and make it to the roof, you could, but it's domed, so I doubt it would be easy for them. And if we did suspect that that was something they would try, I guarantee we would hear it. But, nevertheless, if it's a suspicion, there are routes to the upper floor. Come on. Whoop. Oh, no, it's over here, actually. Up to the next floor.
Nadosi drank
And,
a little
I'm still wrong because she's drank a lot more. There's another staircase over here.
Nadosi drank a whole lot tonight.
Retcon didn't happen.
I
Anyways,
got stuck in a wall.
Totally happened.
God, I got a free. How'd you know clipped? There you go, you're free.
He has a certain
Bird
talent.
person.
Bird.
There are people.
Do not call them people.
People.
They're people.
Beeple.
Anyways, 3rd floor. Going up. She says, "This here is the coin vault. There's one door in and out. I'll be guarding this floor. If any of you would like to join me, one other person could. However, me and the other security guard here will be managing the top and bottom floors, and where you choose to be is up to you. But we don't need to put too many people in one place. Just patrol, keep your eyes open."
Hold on, nerd. I just want to bleep. So the bottom of that, the way the setup is there's just, it's the bottom, and then there's like the ceiling, the bottom floor, and then it's just like a wood ceiling, and then I presume the stone floor above.
I'm
Leading
trying to
into the
find a
coin-
description
room.
here. Yeah, I'm trying to find a description. No, not the novel library. Here it is.
Is this another
Alright.
Rakshasa?
Wow. A little racist, aren't we? Who? Hold on, I'm fucking lost. It's so dark. Ah, I see. Nah, just a normal tiger person. Just reading all the things she's supposed to tell you. The floor itself. Let me just go inside the vault. Fuck, I need a light. Oh my god, it's so dark in there. Okay, it's a stone floor. It's a stone floor. She says, "The way the coins are transferred is that the vault on the top floor is magically locked, and narrow chutes with 6-inch wide diameters extend from the vault to the dispensers on the lower floor. Only employees can access the dispensers themselves, and only I and Edema can access the proper vault, though I'm the only one with a key currently. And the only time we ever go in here is when we need to dispense money to casino patrons, which happens at the beginning of the day. And usually is handled via the chutes. The floor itself is reinforced and made of stone, and the interior of the vault is sturdy. Blowing through would cause any level of noise, and I doubt there's any magical spell that would be able to penetrate the walls themselves without making some sort of disturbance. But I'm not an expert on magic. That's where all of you can come in, if you know anything."
How thoroughly are the coins checked when they're being brought over to the dispensing tubes?
We have to count to make sure we're giving the correct amount to each customer, and we have to keep tabs on how much is going in and out at all times. We have ledgers and documents documenting the entire thing, but recently our coin counter has been slacking on his duties.
Oh no, I remember. They shot him at his desk.
Which is bad for business, and terrible for current. We've been trying to get him to keep better ledgers as of now, but I don't believe his information is going to be as reliable as we might hope.
I guess everyone else will just look over at the vault door. On the slim chance, is there any possibility that somebody could open that from the inside out?
The major lock is right here on the outside. Let me just check with the light. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to unlock it from the inside.
Okay, I was gonna make an Arcana check, but he might as well just ask. What sort of... Well, no need for specifics, but I presume you do have magical wards on these doors.
Let me go ahead and check the exact magical wardings they have. Sorry. Yep, it's all correct. If anything tries to unlock this door, without using the master key I have on my person, they're going to get a mental overload, which should incapacitate them long enough for us to act, and make it incredibly obvious that they're trying. Now, magic like this is not impregnable, and expulsion is an option, from what I've heard. But they would still have to get by our eyes.
Erdonis would look over to Fenzira, just to see what she's thinking, if anything.
For reference, if someone tries to open the vault, they will have to succeed a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, taking 8d8 psychic damage and being stunned for 1 minute, or taking half as much damage.
There are certainly
Quite a
thoughts
puzzle box
crossing
from
my
Avernus.
mind. You could see me like sort of in a thinking pose, my hand on my chin.
There is the possibility of multiple spellcasters, perhaps stacking several enchantments on, but such a large group like that would be rather hard to keep stealthy, I suppose, even if they do cast invisibility spells upon themselves. He's gonna look up at the ceiling, and I guess the domed exterior. It was just like, you'll ask Nadosi. She knows it. She should know. She might as well know. Is this vault shielded on all sides? The ceiling also reinforced. Is there the possibility these folks might be trying to come in from above?
As you asked, it's not impossible that they might try something like that, but it would be incredibly difficult, and it's just as reinforced as the rest of the vault. And there'd be no easy way for us to patrol the roof of the building. So we're just going to have to keep our ears open for any disturbances. Though if you wish to stand outside and look towards the roof, that's an option.
I think the most perceptive of us should stay on this floor, by the vault door.
Preferably we would have at least 1 or 2 of each of you on each floor. 1 person stays with me, 2 of you stay on the middle floor, and then 1 person goes with our other security guard on the first floor.
I'll take the bottom.
Very well.
I was going to say, on the contrary, it might be best for you to stay up here. I do believe you at least have the sharpest eyes out of us.
Maybe, but also I'm the fastest if anything goes wrong on the other floors.
I'm just looking my spells here.
I would prefer someone who could see in the dark to stay up here, at least. As it's a bit darker up here on this floor.
Ben, you still got those goggles, right?
Yes, I do.
They'll do fine.
If they're aiming for some kind of infiltration through the bottom, I could go down. Or somewhere in the middle, I suppose. I can reach into mines. It only works for a little bit, but if we suspect something is going to be kicking off, at the very least we could try to pinpoint any urgent thoughts on one's mind, or detect anybody who might be within the vaults.
That could be useful, but there are many of our patrons who invest in wards against such things, at least of the wealthier type.
I needn't peruse their thoughts too much, and I somehow doubt that a bunch of folks would be planning to knock over a casino vault, especially
Likely.
one like this would be able to afford such enchantments. Otherwise, they could have spent it on other things.
Perhaps, but we don't know how well armed they could be.
I do have to ask about that, actually. If stuff goes down tonight, how do you want that handled?
We're looking to detain whoever causes this problem. Send them off to jail. If you can catch the leader of the operation, that will do best. Should you need to rough anyone up, I suspect you would. You're being paid, after all, I imagine. By whoever sent you here.
Sure are.
Then you should know how to fight.
That's not a problem.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make a break forward as well, if they were able to succeed. So being ready to run could be helpful. In the event they get that far.
Well, sounds like we know where we're going.
Yep.
No one else has any questions, might as well stop.
Then let's get to it. Get to your positions. Okay.
Going in the middle.
So here's where things are going to get a little trickly.
Trickily.
We're going to
Indeed.
we're going to bring the map to the first floor, and I'm going to separate everyone so that you can see your own map. So let's see here. I'm going to sort you into pairs. So Eridonis and Eric's, you to your middle floor, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Finzara, you're staying with Nadosi, correct?
Yep.
Persephone, you're staying with the Hobgoblin security chief.
Also, what's his name?
Hobgoblin name generator.
No, that's not what I'm doing at all. His name is...
Shetty's here to kill you.
Ruan.
Ruan.
Yes.
I'll remember that because it sounds like Duan.
Oh my god.
Let me just make that his name. Real quick.
His name is Seven Knives. He's brother to Six.
Oh my god. I know what you did to my brother.
So, guys, we need to buy like 30 daggers and then put them all in 6 knives next time he shows up, so he's 36 knives.
Oh
I think he
my god.
might show up tonight, dude.
I just don't think
He better not!
I think
Jesus
6 Knives
Christ.
is gonna put together a crew in Ocean's 11 this casino.
Look, I'm gonna confess.
Oh,
I
what
think
it
that's-
is, though!
Dude, that'd
Fuck.
be fucking amazing. I gotta
That's what I
use
was
this. I gotta use this gif.
That's what I was suspecting. Like, the moment she was, oh, there's a crew.
God damn, of course. Fuck. God damn it, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Of course, it's genius. Why did I-
Genius. Why didn't
so
I
we're
think
not,
of that?
oh, okay, so we're not getting 6 knives. Fuck.
I mean, hey, it's not
Unfortunately not.
too
Look, it was either. I was.
This
thinking
was a
home-
book quest. They're not showing up yet. I'll
Oh,
spoil
God
the fun.
Damn it.
All right. Anyways,
Fine, it's
Here's
what
how
I
we're gonna
was
do
mash.
it.
Irvin.
In my heart of
we're
hearts,
going to the
Monster
first
Mash.
floor. The monster mash. First floor. Erase all your tokens and put the 2 of you here. You can spread out as you would like, Persephone.
Sure will. What kind of
Yeah.
stuff is, like, the guards wearing that we do have here? Meaning just Ruan, basically.
Ruan himself has half plate armor, some finer attire to make himself just look like less of a muscly security chief, and a greatsword.
Okay, and then is that just, like,
And the
standard?
earring. Yeah, fairly standard. And we'll get to speaking and stuff like that once we get everyone sorted onto each floor. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
no,
go
I
ahead
got you. I was just asking.
Yeah, I've gotta get everyone where they need to be. This is gonna be a
Wait.
lot of map changing for me, so I'm gonna need everyone to bear with me tonight. Alright, Karma, you are...
Please.
Finny is on this map. You can see the map, Finzara?
Yep.
Wonderful. Alright, we'll get back to you. Eric's and Eridonis, the 2 of you are right here, so let me just pull to scene and pull to scene.
2
Do you two see
bros
the map here,
chilling
Sophia?
on the middle floor.
Here's what I'm gonna do
What's
for
that
now.
guy's name?
Oh my god. Gambler. Anyways, I'm gonna make all the maps available for each of you to see in navigation so that you can see the casino floors, which might help you swap between perspectives if you need to see each other. I'll put a spectator token in a general place just so you have something to look at if you want to see what's going on in each floor as stuff is happening. Just for fun. So you can see all of the maps in the top now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Wonderful. Spectator token here. Spectator token here. and spectator token here. So here's how we're going to handle this. All of you can move around between your floor however you would like to. Do whatever you want, see how you want to see. Just let me know if you want to say or talk to anyone in particular, and once things are ready to kick off, I'll start describing certain things, or at least asking you guys what you want to look for.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Go on ahead. Move around how you would like to, and if you have any questions for any NPCs or you want to talk with anyone, let me know.
Alrighty. Well, first thing I'm going to do is glamour armor to match the guard appearance, so it's not, like, standing the fuck out all the time.
Mm-hmm. You do so easily.
Yep.
The security captain, Ruan, is going to look to you and say, "We should each patrol different sides of the establishment. I can stay up here north, and you can stay south if you'd like. Unless you have any other
For the
ideas."
best.
Wonderful.
I'll keep an eye on the door.
Alright. I'll check the back door. Alright. And all sorts of tokens are going to be moving around, by the way, to make things as confusing as possible for everyone, so just be ready for that. It could be any one of us.
It could be anyone.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a time working this.
Great. If we somehow get finessed and fail this job, I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't know how we would get finessed.
They're just gonna pull off like the heist of the century somehow.
God.
What are they doing standing by that door?
We'll get to that. You can ask questions after I've done. Here, we're gonna do things in phases. After everyone is moved, I'm gonna move a bunch of tokens around and then let you guys all do investigations. That's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna phase this. Okay. So first floor, Persephone, are you set?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. Let me move your tokens around real quick, and then we'll get to the others. See how they're doing. You guys can move your tokens around in the meantime if you'd like to get ready, and talk with each other once I get to your floor. Yeah, that's how we're gonna handle this. This is gonna be a lot easier if we do it that way.
All right, then I'll just pass by Eric's wherever he went. I'll find him and talk to him.
Found the optimal spot.
Mm-hmm.
You can see both staircases, two of the doors, a
right.
window.
I'm on Eric's and Eridonis' floor. Where are the two of you going to prepare yourselves at?
Okay, well, I think Eric's already set up exactly where he needs to be. I was going to take up the opposite side.
Alright. This guy should be here.
Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. We have almost full coverage. There's only one blind spot. No, there's not a blind. That's not a blind spot. You
This
got it.
guy is not a trustworthy looking token.
Let me see. Oh, he is not trustworthy looking. But do you think he's not trustworthy enough to pop the detect thoughts on? I've only got one shot.
I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it.
I mean, we can see what he does. See what moves he makes. Okay, the one thing I could think of is that they somehow have like a little druid disguise himself as a bug, crawl into a coin purse, and get sucked up into the vault and just start putting money down. I mean, that's what I do.
That's what I'd do if I was gonna hypothetically rob an establishment like this, you know?
It's a good thing one of the robbers isn't like a druid or anything, you know?
Anyways,
Yeah, sure.
totally not. Third floor. Zyra. I need you to... It's your turn. Nadosi is going to speak up and say, "How good are your eyes?"
Fairly good. I mean, you wanted the seeing in the dark, so I have these goggles, and I'll put them over my eyes, tap the glass.
Then you will keep the eye on the front entrance here in the lock. I'm not too afraid of them trying to go into the most obvious route. But I want you to keep yourself on lock and key. Understood?
Okay.
Stand wherever you'd like. Take a seat if you want. Keep your eyes open. Alright. Now I can move tokens around.
Wait a minute, you see that dealer hanging over by the stairs there?
Yeah, I'm seeing him. I've got my eye on him.
Okay, just wants to make sure you saw him as well.
He is called dealer, though, so I'm already inclined to be less suspicious.
Okay, yeah, sure, and this suspicious guy's called Gambler. Just like everybody else on this floor.
I put
Wait
a
a
lot
minute.
of tokens in here preemptively when I first made the map, so... It could be anyone.
This one's new, dude. He came upstairs.
What if that's to throw us off? What if the gamblers have already been sitting here scoping the place out this whole time? What if it's these two gentlemen?
Yeah, you know, of all the bird folk we've met, not a lot of them have been very trustworthy.
The one
That's
bird
kind
folk.
that's kind of fucked up to say. There was literally Garbanzo.
Alright,
That
So-
was literally garbage.
The token-
I was referring to Garbanzo, but now that you mention it, we did have one try to kill us.
What do you mean
The
Garbanzo's
tokens-
trustworthy?
the tokens are now moved. We're going to begin the investigation phase. We're going to start at the bottom floor. Persephone, if you notice any figures of interest you would like to ask about, talk about, or do anything with, let me know.
Yeah, what the
Now's your
what's
chance.
the performer
Phase one.
doing?
You watch as the performer walks to the front door. In her hand, you see some sort of smoke of some kind. She seems to be pulling it out before she'll open the door and step outside.
Okay.
Tracing the area as
Smoke
she
break.
does.
Sure. Make sure there's no one hiding in these crevices and fucking shadows. It's a pretty big group. What are they talking about?
You kind of stand nearby and listen in. You see as each of them at the table seem to be having a nice chatter about their days, how things have been going, who each other are. Just a new group of people meeting up. A lot of suspicion and rumor about the Red Moon and what might come of the ill omen in the next coming days.
I was talking to somebody. Doors are closing.
Okay, surely these guys wouldn't be so stupid as to just take the violent route. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't.
I mean, it would be kind of funny. Okay,
It's
that's
kind of
it. And
strange.
then
I mean,
it's just a worker.
if I was to take the violent route, I almost want to do it. I almost would want to do it because it's basically empty.
Hey,
Unless we
is
go
that
down
a,
the
is that a
crossfire.
rabbit person?
Yeah, it's Trogan.
Excuse
he's
me.
the
Oh, right, he's the barkeeper. I forgot.
Heron gun.
How did I forget there was a rabbit?
It's a lot of strange people here. I've made a Where's Waldo map. This is where Jas was originating from.
Yeah. So I see a couple side doors, like here and here. Are these like obvious what they are, or
Which ones?
there's one to
That
the
one.
right here, and
Yep.
then there's one down here.
The back one, you're not too sure what the back one is. The side door right here is another way outside. And then the bathroom is up here.
Okay. Well,
And you can all swap between maps if you have a spectator token and you want to just look around.
I mean, I am.
Yeah, let's take a
staff,
look.
So
It's up
there's
to
no reason to not take a little peek back here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a terrace or a
It's a kitchen.
kitchen.
We can move around.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see the boards on the side.
Wait a minute, something seems sus.
Sus? No, that wouldn't happen.
I'm just thinking. Hold on.
Storage closet. Okay.
They can't access the vault. Okay, they can go to the vault through the plumbing. Okay. What was in that side room?
It
Oh,
was
oh, no.
a bathroom.
bathroom.
It's always a bathroom. Always has been.
Check
Suspicious
the front
bathroom.
entrance.
See the
There's one
performer
right
outside
here.
smoking. Just kind of
Yep.
nods to you as you exit.
Nod back. It seems good. Anything moving about?
I think it's
I was
Make a
gonna-
perception.
suspicious that he's at the lizard
And
track when
I
no
was
one's
there.
there.
I don't
Make
get
a
to use these very. I don't get to use these very often, so I have the eyes of the eagle on.
When our
Okay.
turn comes up, I'll ask.
I was gonna
Well,
say, yeah,
investigate.
make a perception check at disadvantage. I guess it's advantage because of the eyes, right?
It's normal if you're giving me disadvantage. So
Yeah. So make Okay. In that case, make one with advantage because what I'm treating it as, what's within your dark vision range and what's outside of your dark vision range, if that makes sense.
okay,
So I'll just roll advantage and I'll treat it as a normal and advantage depending on if they're outside or inside of anything in particular.
sure. Okay, that's kind of mid, but yeah.
As you look around, you spot some folk darting through the streets. The average, you're not sure. You haven't spent a lot of time in this area, though it's been one of the most frequented areas of your party and the time you spent in the city. They're distant and far off, so it could be any sort of business. As you know, this place has a reputation for being shadier.
Yeah,
At
we
least
did
it's
shake
shadier
down
constructed.
Alzakam earlier.
Say you would
Alright.
notice the local blacksmith Fleur locking up and heading home. Not
Yeah,
paying
it'd be,
much mind
it'd be
otherwise.
so fucked up if it was her. But yeah. If it's really far off, then probably fine. Yeah. Does it seem like Ruan has like looked at that side group over there? Ooh, what's that? It's the coin counter.
Oh my god.
I love the coin counter.
Where is he?
Didn't he get fired?
I think it's,
Apparently not.
I think they gave him a talking to.
Stern yapping.
I'm pretty sure we heard
I must
screaming.
talk to the coin counter.
I'm pretty sure we heard
it's
screaming
law.
him going like, no, no, at some point, so I think they gave him a bit more than a talking
I don't
to.
think that happened. Anyways, you walk over to this kobold who's just kind of sitting alone at an empty table, just kind of nervous seeming.
Ombrek?
Yeah, yes.
That's good. Surprised you work so late. Also, I'm surprised you aren't fired, actually, after last time.
It was a lot, but doing fine, staying afloat.
Locked up properly?
Yes. Not now. I'm next to the door. There's no coins in there. I took them out.
He's lying. I can
I
very
took them out.
promise.
Shut up! They aren't there. It's not real.
You promise?
Yes.
Is he lying
You
to
can
me?
check. You can check. Despite what appears on the map, there are no coins in the room at the moment. It's spick and span, clean as can be.
Is it really, though?
Yes! You can peek around the room if you want to make an investigation check. Actually, that's a fair question to ask. I gotta get a kobold mode. Looking around the room, it seems very well kept in here. You check under pots, under soil, through drawers. You search through this room pretty thoroughly. Eyes kind of widely looking at you as you exit.
Alright, good job. Give up the good work.
Yes,
Leave.
great work.
While I'm harassing this kobold, what's the group over here doing?
Looks like they're just playing cards at the moment, but a few of them seem to look at you as you're passing by with a bit of a suspicious gaze. Maybe the more
That's
rough
fine,
and tumble
that's
type.
fine. Card players.
Mm-hmm. Besides that, people are playing games around. The only table that really seems to be playing anything actually would be this table up here where the people are, and they seem relatively disinterested. If
Yeah.
anything.
Is this guy still talking to this attendant?
These ones over here.
Yeah.
Things are weird, moving-wise, so...
Fair enough.
Maybe he's flirting with her. I don't know.
That is a very real possibility.
That doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. Just a conversation that's short-lived before they break off and move over to where they need to be.
Alright.
The conversation doesn't last long.
I'm gonna check out this right door, and then I think I'm good to pass, since Ruan should have that top corner covered. Keyword should. Anything out this way?
Nothing of note. Just the
Okay.
back streets. Back streets, but alright. Send him to the torture chamber to be tortured.
Send him to the torture chamber to be tortured.
You notice Ruan, who's been speaking to someone for a while, maybe a little more distracted than you.
That is fair enough. While he's getting hazed, there's one more place I want to check, just because it'd be really funny.
He's getting hazed.
Something like that. Is anybody in here? No. Good.
No, the bath.
I'm telling you, it's the case of like the suspicious shitter.
The suspicious shitter.
Ah, shit, where'd the rabbit go?
You missed him? That's
I think
funny.
he's in the kitchen.
Where'd he go?
He snuck
He's in
into
the
the
kitchen.
kitchen.
He snuck into the kitchen. Okay. Alright, I think I can pass phase for now.
Alright. Your phase concludes. To the middle floor. With Eric's and Eridonis. What would the two of you like to do for your phase?
Okay, well, let me just quickly take everything into account. Okay, well, we both already basically locked in on this guy. So I guess I will just take a look, and what does he seem to be doing? He's very clearly standing at a lizard racing table where there's no lizard, there's lizards but no attendants.
There's lizards, but no racing.
Makes me feel
At
kind
the
of bad for the
moment-
lizards, actually.
At the moment, you just see him kind of sitting here at the table, looking over at the lizards, almost saying some things towards them, in whispers.
Is it possible for me to just do, if I do a casual kind of just, around, just walking around patrolling, does he seem to stop whispering at any point? If I
If you
draw
get
closer?
closer to him, he might stop for a minute. Kind of wait for you to walk off.
I guess
He's
it's a
very-
big arc.
You've heard Eric's whisper to animals before.
I
Does it
have.
sound like
I
that?
absolutely. I was gonna say it doesn't sound like it's like a magical spell, or is he just like some crazy guy being like, "Come on, cheese, you got to win this one."
Pretty much exactly
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
just said. Though he does seem to at some point pull something out, but put it away when you get close.
Can I make an insight check on his overall, I guess, demeanor? Is it just a person being weird, or is he like,
Make
is there
an
something
insight
suspicious?
check.
Come on, baby. Oh,
Oh,
Something seems a little off. You aren't sure what specifically. Definitely hiding something.
let me look up these earrings. Hold on. 5 charges, lowering 1 charge message spell. And how does the message spell work? Creature within range and whisper. How's my telepathy work? Hold on. How do I just telepathically speak to you instead of popping a message?
You can communicate to anyone in the building using the earring, pretty much.
My telepathy is actually better. I don't want to waste a charge. Hold
It's
on.
fair. Range be damned, though.
Range is... I'm in range. I can still keep track of them. I'll quickly pop a message over to Eric's. Just a one-way telepathic one. Again, over there. Seems to be speaking to the lizards. He's pulled something out. Very suspicious. He clearly doesn't want me intruding on whatever conversation he has with the lizards. And to see whatever he was reaching for. Best keep an eye on that one.
I'll walk up past Eridonis and I'll say, "Gambler by the stairs."
You mean the dealer by the stairs?
Yes.
And I just... Oh boy, okay, they're going up. Hold on, how many charges does this thing have? 5 charges. 1 charge cast the spell.
Eric,
Upstairs.
you walk out to this bugbear gambler who just kind of looks over to you. Hello.
I'm going to casually cast Speak with Animals,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll say hello to him as well. Hello. I see you're talking to the lizards.
You're speaking common, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
common.
He says, yeah, just, placing my bets, you know? Big fan of the lizard racing.
Must have lost quite a lot to come back here and try to place your bets this early.
Kawana Drenzel is a very serious game. It's used to settle a lot of disputes.
Is that so?
It's got a popular history in this city. I like to aspire to think that I could be something like the lizard racers of old.
And what do you tell them to make them race so well?
Just inspirational things, you know? I just like to get a little examination of them at night to make sure I can place my bets on the right one. Gather details. Prepare myself is all.
Seems a rather expensive hobby.
Well, not when you're making money off of it.
How much do you make from whispering to the lizards?
Could be hundreds of gold on a good day.
I'll go around to the other side and I'll speak to the lizard as well. And lizard.
Just
And
looks
I'll
over
say,
to you.
Is what he says true? He simply seeks for you to win.
Make a persuasion check.
Lizard persuasion?
And watch as the lizard's tongue flicks out and licks its own eye for a second before looking over to you. There's no way I'm gonna lose. Especially with all the treats he gives.
I'll turn back to the gambler and I'll say, have a nice night.
Okay, hold on. A dealer who's heading upstairs. I'm going to just... You know what? I am gonna pop a message. I'm gonna pop a message and I'm gonna send... Oh, I have to see somebody though. Fuck. And I'm not going upstairs.
Do you have to see them?
Message. Point at a finger within range. Whisper a message. I have to point at somebody with if I want to cast the message out of the out of my finger from the earring.
You know the general area where we are. I don't think you have to be hyper
What if
specific.
that'll work? Would that work, nerd? Would I be able to just point up to the ceiling and message Fenzira or Nadosi?
Yeah, just, you can speak to anyone who has the earrings on that you know about, just for the sake of it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
With the earrings is.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop a charge then and just send them a quick message.
To Nadosi?
To Nadosi, I suppose. Yeah. Saw a dealer coming up to the 3rd floor. I saw the token, but I guess can I just give a quick description of how the dealer looked like as they're coming up?
It seems to be a small halfling man with... Well, it's
Blue
a dwarf,
robes.
actually. Yeah,
Dwarf
with blue robes. Dwarf with blue robes. Like a kind of more puffy collar. The red necklace, I believe. Is it a coin pouch? It's a coin pouch.
Wolf with a coin pouch, blue robes, puffed out collar, coming up to the 3rd floor. Do you normally get dealers coming up this way?
You receive a message in response. It's not uncommon for people to walk up between floors, but I'll keep an eye on him.
There's also the guy here.
Mhm.
Distinguished half-orc gentleman.
Oh shit, he moved.
There's
I did not realize he moved. I was so focused
the
on
bird table.
Yeah, so with the bird guy before, now he moved. What's he up to?
You see him as he walks up to this table, kind of rest his hand on the shoulder of this dealer right here, and just say something to him real quick before walking off.
Would Eric have caught that? I feel like he would have. Oh,
Eric
wow.
stood a bit back.
Yeah, I'm back at my spot.
Oh, you're back at your spot. Okay, well, great. I have a bit of a blind spot in that area.
I did see him go back to his table. Can
Yeah,
I
he went back
overhear
to
what
his table.
what he's saying to his buddy.
You watch him pull out a set of cards as he sits down and just say, "Well then, chap, what game will we be playing next?" And the Kenku fellow says, how about some Take Another Eye? We haven't been able to play that one in quite some time. Oh, yes, but I'll have to get some other pieces for that. Well, I can wait, I suppose. Maybe they have some extras upstairs. Would you mind checking? Of course.
It's a gambler, though.
Isn't the third floor off limits to people who aren't, like, billionaires?
These ones seem decently wealthy.
Was he
Some
speaking
people
to
move
Xena
between
or
both
the-
floors. Especially at nighttime, it seems the rules are a little more lax in that department. But they do seem very wealthy, these two figures. Either way. Anything else you guys would like to do for your stake?
I mean, unless I could somehow manage to read this dude's lips while he was talking to the dealer for the time being.
You probably just barely missed it.
Yeah.
Can I listen at the door to the money counting room?
Keep your ear up to it and you make a perception check.
Just in case I hear anything going on inside there.
But did anybody enter in?
That's the thing. If they're good thieves, we might not see them. Might be just a door opening and closing, and
You don't hear anything
invisible.
suspicious.
Hmm.
Anyways,
I
would you like to move to the next phase?
Sure.
Alright,
Sure.
Finzyra.
Hello.
We'll finish phase 1 for now, and then we'll end session and pick up on phase 2 next session, I suppose. As it is getting quite late.
Sure.
We're at our time. Finzyra, before anything happens in your phase, Nadosi is going to walk over to you, or rather use the earring to send a message.
Mhm.
She's going to say, I've been informed by the two on the lower floor that one strange figure should be coming up. Keep your eyes open for a dwarf with a coin purse around his neck. Make sure he doesn't do anything suspicious.
If she's
have to talk to a
looking in my
clientele.
direction, I'll just nod at her.
And you see her get back to talking to her clientele. Eventually, you do see the figure in mention.
I
For
will.
no, actually, he wouldn't be over here.
I will
be
say
right
as
here.
well, though, for the record, since I have the observant feat, would I be able to see what this guy is saying?
So, are you doing anything tonight special?
No. Oh god. Okay.
You get the idea?
Yeah. Look, man, I gotta use it at least once.
Well, scope and do what you would like for your phase.
Man is just fucking going to the corner to sit down. Damn. This is the point where I wish I had Eridonis' ability to read people's minds, but I don't. Good. Suppose he had to walk by me, right? Kind of.
Kind of. He seems to be looking around and just moving that destination. And you see Nadosi is distracted at the moment, speaking to one of the more high-paying clienteles.
Here. How fucking far? You're really close. That's fucking shit. Okay, well. Actually, hold on. How far away am I? 80. Nice. Fuck. My ruler fucked up. If I sat here, I could technically... Not that it'll really necessarily do anything, because I don't know anything yet. I could use a distant spell detect magic for 60 feet. Which he is in.
So you cast Detect Magic, you sense a slight magical aura coming off of this figure.
It says I learned the School of Magic as well, yeah.
Can you?
Yes.
Let me check.
Detect magic?
It's illusion. Jump him.
Exactly. It's illusion. Get down.
The school does seem to be illusion.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, let's see. A faint aura. So is the aura, like, surrounding him?
Seemingly.
Okay. Then, since I didn't reply to Nadosi earlier, I just nodded. I can respond to her message that she gave me. And say...
I would say if you wait a while...
I mean, it's... How long did it take him to walk over?
You have 5 charges, so you should be fine.
Okay, whatever.
It took him a decent bit to walk over. Just,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll just...
That'd be an immediate response.
I'll message her and say... He's got illusion magic surrounding him.
Got it. Keep a very close eye on him. Inform the others if he goes down.
Alright, well... That's about all I need to do here, so... I'm not going to directly approach him at the moment.
Alright. Is that your phase complete?
Sure.
Very well. In that case, we're going to end session for now. And next session, I'll move around tokens and prepare for phase 2.
And next session, the C4 will go off.
As the floor is set,
All
things
right, everyone,
should move into
your,
motion.
Screenshot your maps.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna
Do it
move
right
any.
now.
I'm not gonna move anything until next session, so you guys have time to look around and see what I move. Don't
Okay.
worry. You don't have to screenshot anything.
Wait, fuck me.
And the C4
I
is
wonder if
set.
that-
Goes off.
And you can go back to any of those maps if you'd like to during the week.
Fucking,
Oh, damn,
I'm
I
gonna
wonder.
be in, like, Christmas land if any one of these fucks has a gun on them.
I wonder if that bird person might have not cast invisibility while he was heading up there. Because unless he'll be coming up later.
I didn't see the bird cast.
Well, I had detect magic in the 60-foot radius.
yeah,
If
you would've also seen him.
I would have also saw him too.
For reference of that phase being passed, so the opportunity maybe being lost. The bird person did come up. Finzyra just wasn't on the side where he was at. I didn't see him do it.
Where's 60 feet? Well, in any case, if he was close to the door, invisible, I would have caught it. Because it is within 60 feet, but from my
Does
chair.
it ping you to everything, or only show you what you're looking at?
It is a radius.
Sense magic. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around a visible creature or area that bears magic. So, it would have been who you were looking at. And I imagine when you cast the spell magic, as you specified to me, you were primarily keeping your eye on the dealer up here, which is what you said.
I can sense the presence of the magic, but I wouldn't see the aura of the person.
Yeah, would any other magic be sensed that she could switch her action to?
That's fair. It's just strange wording on the spell. It says you can sense the present, but it also says you can just, if you see magic
If I sense it, I can focus on the aura.
Yeah, I think using the actions to learn the type of school of magic and everything.
Okay, fair enough. Then there wouldn't have been any other strange schools of magic beside the fact that the vault door is very magic, so picking up any auras around there might be a little tricky.
Yep.
As the entire vault has some sort of spell cast on it.
Fair enough.
I can't wait to get done with all these phases, and then the whole rival party walks through the front door.
And I'll give you no clue as to how many phases there will be.